right, chat. How's it going today? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. There we go. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone's had a great Christmas. A Merry Christmas. There we go. Sorry, I can already see stream is unstable, so that's always a good sign. Always love it. Beast Snow, how's it going? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Hopefully things are good with your new alien set. BB, how's it going? Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. 6 months. Enjoy your new 6-month badge, dude. Appreciate the support. Good evening. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Just got out of Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day to the North Americans here. Awesome. Did you get anything? Cyber, how's it going? Hope your Christmas was great. It was very busy but good. It was very busy but good. So I won't complain too much. But hopefully everyone else's was good too. The Rolling Cats, thank you for a follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, our Christmas was good. A lot of presents. A lot of presents. For the little guy. So that's fun. You chatting D20? How's it going? Boxing Day, we are meant to give our servants a day off. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that you're always thinking. We don't do that in America, but that's good. Daniel, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Honestly, Christmas Day for me was pretty much picture perfect. Virtually everything went right that day. That's awesome. That's awesome. As you can tell, it's out of date holiday. Is it? Number of new board games, all with solo mode. 3 games. Oh, 3 games. I actually didn't get any new games whatsoever. No, I did not get any new board games or video games. I got Oreos. I got a lot of Oreos because I eat way too many Oreos. So I now have mega stuff, another mega stuff, a double stuff, a family size double stuff. I think like chocolate as well. Sweet. I wanted the cream ones though too, or like the cookie ones, the cakester, but can't get them all, I guess. Mine was busy. Being social exhausts me. Yeah, I get it. We had a bunch of family that went to go see, went to go hang out with, all that fun stuff. And then we are going to be seeing more people Friday, and then New Year's we're going to see more people New Year's Eve. So that reminds me that on Sunday we won't be streaming, but tomorrow during the day and next day during the day we will be. We have tons of things planned. Some board game related, some video game related, some other things related. Could be cool. So make sure you got your notifications on whatnot. Hey Mastermind, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I got 3 expansions for Final Girl. Which 3? Resident Evil 3 with the expansion and Kickstarter stuff, and the Die Hard board game. Oh my god. Die Hard board game sounds amazing. I am still torn if I should get the Resident Evil games. Like, I want to. But I know there's like certain ones you should get and ones that you shouldn't get. So, I don't know. YouTube, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to hit the like button. I appreciate it. I'm getting Unmatched Adventures soon. So excited for that. That's awesome. I have to reach out to that company. Now that Renegade never got back to me for G.I. Joe. So that's not going to be a thing we do for like a few days or so. At least until I get really cheap. But yeah, I just love the Resident Evil IP in general. And I feel like I want to play the game. Wolf Asylum, good one. Carnival of Blood, okay. And Sacred Groves, nice. Let me know how you like Wolf Asylum. I love Wolf Asylum. Love it. I think it's phenomenal. But yeah, so I gotta actually, I need to in general go back to reaching out to companies for some other stuff too. I think we should be getting soon? More Ashes Reborn? I mean, I'm not saying I'm getting it, but I'm saying it should be coming out soon, I think. I don't know when, though. Where's the news? Summoner Wars, Summoner Wars, Summoner Wars. Summoner Wars. Ashes Reborn. Preview 6. So this Preview 6 came out on 11/22. Facing off the Chimera later this year. Has it come out yet? The Blight of Neverset for Ashes Reborn? Does anyone know? Did what's their faces ever ship it out? Team Covenant? That's what I'm thinking of. Does it usually say it, or do you have to sign up for their thing? You have to sign up for like their subscription thing, right? You can't just like buy things through them. Yeah. Yeah, it just says next charge, Bright of Neverset. I guess it hasn't come out yet. It's interesting. I really would have thought that I would have by now. Weird. Oh well. I guess we will wait a little bit on that. Huh. But yeah, what else did everyone get? What games? What new things? What things board game related? Not board game related. Like I said, we got random stuff. Camera's out of focus. So we got random stuff, and I'm trying to think of what else we did. I don't really know. It was a lot of family. Seeing a lot of family. Didn't get to play any board games, which is always rough. Jay Collins, how's it going, man? My girlfriend got me Marvel Dagger. Nice. Also, welcome, Josh. Hopefully you're doing well. You have to let me know how that is. I've heard mixed things. I got a McLaren hat. Just throw it straight in the trash. Have you seen that meme that was like a little girl talking to Santa, and the little girl's like, I want a dragon for Christmas, and he's like, be more realistic, and then she says, I want a Ferrari championship, and he's just like, what color dragon? Felt a little too real. I got more Final Girl and the book How to Sell a Haunted House, which I'm excited for. Is it like an actual instructional book? Is that what that's about? Got Dune Imperium, Star Wars Outer Rim, and D&D Castle Ravenloft. Nice. Nice. Steven, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. It's crazy seeing more and more people get Final Girl stuff. I mean, it is a great game, so it makes sense. But it's just like that game continues to blow up. My daughter got this stupid but fun game, Cobra Paw. My daughter now has emotional damage from me destroying her over 7 games. My son got I Spy, basically, but like a board game, not a board game, it's like a game. It's like a bowl with a bunch of different things in it, and you have a card. You have to like try to find your things faster. Unfortunately, he's not really fast at finding things, and like it could be sitting there right in the top, and like just can't do it. So if there are multiple versions of Final Girl, if you buy a copy, is that your first Final Girl? Yeah, first Final, and then when you get all caught up, it's the Final Girl. And when you get near the end, it's the final countdown for the Final Girl. She's got a bunch of Marvel Unite. Nice. People were really into that game. I've wanted to try it out just to see what it's like. Maybe one day. 3D Catan from Costco. The wife knows it was on sale for $70 Canadian. Nice. This is like 3D printed? Because if so, that's pretty cool. I haven't played Catan in like forever. I feel like I should. And it's a great gateway game. I mean, it's just a good game in general. Though we always had a situation where one person just kind of got like screwed over. Yeah, okay. I can't get Marvel United. That's a deep money. That's fair enough. Leon, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. It does seem like a money bit. Normally 350 jeez. That's crazy. That's an awesome sale then. God loves Costco. God, I love Costco. Best store that's ever existed. I actually have to look at some of the sales of what's going on. I still haven't. I wanted to actually look up at Game Nerds to see if there was anything for the old Pokemon cards. Oh, Sleeping Gods Tides of Ruin is on sale. I don't know if anyone doesn't have this expansion. I forgot which one this does. Which one is this? It's the deal of the day on Game Nerd, so it's 25 bucks. Okay, so this is the one that expands. There's so many different not so many. There's a handful. Oh, it's out of stock already. Never mind. You can't get the deal of the day. Never mind. I bought the last unmatched stuff. I didn't have other than Bruce Lee and Deadpool. Bruce Lee is hundreds of dollars. Deadpool is more annoying and unmatched than he's in Champions. Made that mistake. The first one was amazing. Yeah, I love the first one. I sleeved my copy of Next Evolution. I haven't started playing it. Might go AFK just to play it. Nice. That's awesome. It's also out of stock. I can't believe it's already, like, I get that they do that with deal of the day stuff and they want their thing to sell fast, but still, come on. Give us a little bit of a shot. 31 bucks. My tax is at 8. Oops. But yeah, definitely play Next Evolution, dude. It is it's pretty solid. Ah, Snorlax, I want it. Does it come with a Snorlax card? Yes. Yes. Snorlax, best Pokemon. Just saying. Sleeping God stream? We'll do it sometime. I might. I have to watch some rules of how to play the new Sleeping Gods. Because I would like to do that, and maybe that's something that we can do tomorrow or the next day. Is any of this on sale? No. Sad. Rodney does. Okay, so here's my weird confession. I'm not the biggest fan of his videos. I think he takes too long to get to the point. Like way too long. What is it? Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. Yeah, it's 50 minutes. 50 minutes? It's crazy to me. I feel like I can get a decent playthrough a lot faster than that. Oh my god. But does no one else have it? He has it from 1 month ago. Interesting. Does no one else have a video of how to play it? So they just have the new mechanic from Ryan. He does well with putting chapters in the video. Nah, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I don't know how to phrase it. Like, there's been a few videos of his where, like, to explain one mechanic just took him forever. One stop co-op shop play game. Yeah, I like them too. I think he does a good job of playing as he does it. Rodney, I can usually skip the first like 10, 15 minutes of his setup because I don't need to know where to put things. Like, I could put things on a board or around a board, not even on the board. Usually his videos aren't bad past that. He just needs to pick up the pace a little bit. Em, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Rodney is the GOAT of what? Lucas, welcome. I mean, it's funny though with Rodney. Like, a lot of people talk about like creating board game content, right? Oh wait, I remember someone tried to organize Sleeping Gods and everyone chipped in for money. The group dissolved after the first 2 meetings. That's sad. What's interesting with Rodney is that there is a huge market for like how to play board games and like teaching rules and setups and whatever, and like nobody's challenging him. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. And like, don't get me wrong, he's very, very good, very, very professional, but there's like a demand there and like nobody's like touching it. It's really kind of interesting. I think for sleeping guys, I prefer just a rules teach instead of watching gameplay to learn, since it's narrative. I get that, but it's like, oh, well, I don't know what the second one's like. I know the first one's very open. So if people didn't know about the Critical Encounters Santa Claus Village, it was a print and play released last year. Play with friends, challenging, and lots of holiday vibes. Highly recommended. Interesting. I appreciate that, Josh. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Roddy basically summarized, I didn't learn much from listening to someone read the rules. I prefer a real playthrough. Yeah, he kind of just goes through the rule book to do it. And I don't know if he does anymore because I don't watch his videos because I don't buy new games. He used to play like a turn or two. So I prefer John. Like John Gets Games. John Gets Games is a very underrated channel. That dude also has like the most professional voice I've ever heard, like for instructional teachings. But yeah, John Gets Games is, assuming that's who you mean, is a really good channel. He has really good content. And like, I know I just complained about Rodney's videos being long, but John Gets Games, like if Rodney was 50 minutes, John Gets Games is like an hour 20, and John plays the entire game and teaches it. And Rodney's just like reading the rules. It's crazy. No one can match the charm and friendly nature of that Canadian angel. That's fair enough. Also, welcome CBS. Hopefully you're doing well. And again, I have nothing against them. It's just like, chat, you know me. I like going fast. His production value is top notch. A lot of our channels don't compare on that level. Also, people just like Rodney because he's just such a nice guy. Yeah, but it's crazy too because look at like his really old videos, like when he did Lord of the Rings and made rules mistakes. But they're not great looking. And that's not a slight against him, but it just shows that like just build, right? Like you can get to where he is, and he only does sponsor content really nowadays. So unless somebody's paying him, he's not really doing it, which is good. That's how you should do these things nowadays when you become that big. But there's a lot of other games that can't afford Rodney's prices or to pay for it or whatever. So you can have a quote unquote bad setup and still like provide a lot of resource. It's crazy. John only plays the game long enough to teach the rules now. I missed the full playthrough though. He did use to play the whole thing. You like going fast, but you also make a lot of rules mistakes. I make a handful of rules mistakes. And also Rodney makes rules mistakes. Again, Lord of the Rings, there's rules mistakes in his videos. There's actually a couple. I learned how to play Vast because of John. I don't think I tried Vast. I don't know. I don't think I did. All right, now I need to look. I need to look at the box. Oh, Vast. I don't remember if we tried this or not. Is there expansions for this game now? And that was like Patrick's like one of his first games, right? But Lord of the Rings is that good, so it's fine to have rules mistakes? Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Again, not criticizing the guy. Just saying. Just saying there's a huge market out there. For you are a rules genius and you still make rules mistakes from... you are a rules genius and still make rules mistakes from FFG rulebook. Yeah. Becky Scott's videos are pretty good. Not sure I learn a lot, but I enjoy watching them. Which one are... what's her channel called again? Because it's... What's the actual name of it? It's like Root. Each player has their own rule book. Ah, that's right. That's right. Because along in the same vein of Becky Scott, like Paula Deming, like her channels are hilarious. Or videos are hilarious. I remember I tried teaching someone Marvel Champions and they instantly were out because we fought Kang. That's fair. You do have a point. There's a lot of room for other teach videos. I've watched it a lot, but none have been as good. Not sure why. I think the other thing with Rodney that he's mastered with teaching is that he never gets 2 steps ahead of himself. And I do this when teaching. It's really bad. Where I will skip step 1 to teach you step 2 because I think step 1 is so basic. And I think a lot of people that know games inside and out do this because it's like, well, of course you know step 1, so we're going to move on to step 2. And that's the one thing Rodney does really well is he does not skip step 1. He goes right to step 2. Or doesn't go right to step 2. He goes through step 1, step 2. I don't think I've ever watched a Rodney video to learn. If John doesn't cover it, I'll try Monique and Naveen. Monique is really good, and Naveen, I think I'm saying that right. Their channel's really good, really good. Paul, I don't watch his stuff. We all know the Android Netrunner rulebook is coded. Only Robinson Crusoe can compete. That is true. Oh, Geek and Sundry, yeah. Watch the beginning of Board Game Geek game night video. Then you get the how to play portion and a few turns. Oh, that's interesting. I never watched their stuff. I keep seeing it pop up, but I never tried it. Android Netrunner, such a good game. I hear it is. Also, welcome Squims. Hopefully you're doing well. Just I've never played it correctly. I like tabletop with Will Wheaton. Yeah, but Will doesn't do it anymore, right? Didn't he quit or something? Or left? I didn't think I saw him anymore. Or unless he came back and I just didn't pay attention. In terms of artwork quality and rules clarity, my top rule book is Lost Ruin to Arnak. It's easy to learn and enjoyable to read. So the only thing that's sad about that for me is that I never got to learn that game through the rulebook. I actually had a member of Czech Gaming, whatever they're called, Czech Gaming, whatever. A team member taught me the game, so that I got taught in person with my buddy and I, and some other lady that joined our table, and we played through it and they taught us, and so I never learned through the rulebook, but it was still a good teach. So. Rodney also speaks in slow, purposeful way. I found that a lot of teach videos go way too fast. He doesn't use fillers as well. He's very, very good. I don't know if he took classes or what, but it's definitely gotten really concise. Like for me, obviously I have a lot like filler language, and his doesn't. I'm gonna assume he's scripted and is mostly reading from a script, which is what you should do, and a lot of people don't because it just takes too much time. Mr. Suitcase, how you doing? A sign of a clever YouTube teacher is when they always talk about those rules that you're 65% sure it works this way, but doesn't. Ronnie's channel is basically to teach someone to play a game from the ground up, so a person who has never played the game can understand it. M. Thanks for subbing. Tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. 5 months now. It's crazy. It's crazy. When I start seeing these different people, you know, M and BB, like 5-6 months or whatever, it's weird to think you've all been here that long. Time flies, yo. Time flies. I've been to a lot of game nights where someone is poorly teaching a game with players who don't know a lot about games. It's basically a standard draft. Like, that's often poor teaching. We're really bad at teaching games. This is like, we have the same group, and we have people that all learn differently. So, like, for example, my wife Novels kind of wants to learn like the game and learn everything about it before she jumps into it. I learn as I play, right? Because I just know I'm going to get things wrong and I need to make the mistakes to like learn it better. We have another person that only reads through rule books and can't read through or understand it from videos. And we have another person that can only understand it from videos. It's such a mess. Our group is such a mess. So we don't play as many new games as we used to. We just found like a handful of games we love, and then we just stick with them now. We're too lazy. When I'm teaching someone a game, I take it really seriously because I know a poor teacher can put someone off a game forever. That's true. And if a person is new, it can put them off of the entire hobby. Yeah. Getting someone who's never played a board game before, it's scary. Because, yeah, I don't want to scare anyone else. We actually, so over Christmas, we had Novel's parents over. And they've played like a board game or two with us every now and again. But we did Sushi Go Party, which I've never played before. So I was a little nervous about it, and Novels was a little nervous about it. But we taught the game. We learned how to play it. Really fun game. Like, good, like, simple party game. But with the whole, like, you know, you pass your deck to the left person and, like, put down a card. And just, like, it's matching, basically. It was a good game for like, an introductory group. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I teach games kind of like John, so I prefer to go through round 1, explain things, then restart. Yeah. The only issue I have with that is when people want to learn the strategy then that way, and I'm trying to tell them don't learn the strategy. You know what I mean? Like, learn the basics. But they think that, like, because I did an example one way, that they should do that the rest of the ways, you know? If that makes sense. You get things wrong, I don't believe it. It happens, BB. It really does. If I find out you're a person who says, let's just start playing, we'll learn as we go, I might have to unsubscribe. Look, if the table wants to learn a different way, I will absolutely learn whatever way the table learns. But if it's just you and me sitting at a table and you say, D20, how do you want to learn this game? I will say, let's just start playing and read the rules as we play, because that's how I have to handle things. Cyber, thanks for using your Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Already decided a New Year's resolution, tracking all my gameplays. I want to see the stats. Let me know how that goes. I used to do that. I did it for about a year and a half, and then I got tired of tracking, so I gave up. Love Sushi Go. It's so good. It was such a fun game. I played just one with my family for the first time over Christmas. We had a blast. Well, what kind of game is it? Party game? I need more like basic party games for like families and stuff. Any annoyances when you teach? Mine is when someone else who knows the rules interjects here and there to explain stuff later on. One of the worst for sure. So mine is okay. In the past with certain groups, we've had like a person teach the entire game, right? One person knows it, 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of people don't. And there's always that one person that as they're teaching it is on their phone like this. Teaching is it, yeah, I got it. And then when it comes to playing the actual game, like the first round, they're like, wait, what do you do? And it's like, oh my God, like get off your phone. One of my biggest pet peeves in life, like I don't care if people are at the table or on their phone in between turns. Like if it truly has nothing to do with you, like do what you want. I don't care. But when it comes to your turn, like get off your phone. Because basically you're saying your phone is more important than the people that you're with right there. Unless it's, of course, an emergency or whatever. Or Ferrari, is doing something. I get it. But in general, if you're interacting at all with the table, you should not be interacting with your phone. That stuff drives me up a wall. It's a big party game that's a huge hit and is just fun and easy. All right, I'll have to check that out. It's a cooperative party game. One person gets a card with a word that they don't know, but everyone else does. One can write down one word hint on a dry erase easel. Ah, okay, I have to try that. Easy games for families. King of Tokyo, Kaiju King of the Hill with Yahtzee. King of the Tokyo I've heard is really good. It's good for kids too, I hear. They compare their answers, and if there's any duplicate hints, they can't show the guessers. So you try to come up with good hints other people won't come up with. Nice. Just one is really good. All right, I will look at it. Is it on the website I hate more than anything else in the world, which is Amazon? Oh my God, I'm getting weird. Oh yeah, there it is. $25. That's not bad. I have to look at that. I agree, it's good. Also, welcome Oxy. Hope you're doing well. I don't do game groups for those reasons. Ruining game night with bad habits makes me not want to be a part of it. But it seems like it would be a lot less fun than it actually is. Yeah, it seems basic, but basic usually works well when they do it right, man. Yeah, game groups is tough. We've had different game groups throughout, years, and I've had game groups for myself and with people, whatever. But yeah, it's just there's some people that just like ruin it. Because again, and it's the same with like if you're out with one other friend and they're on their phone the whole time, that drives me up a wall too. Like if it's a group of us, do whatever you want. I don't really care. But when it's one other person, like you're literally saying that my phone is more important than this one other person I decide to spend time with. Drives me nuts. Did you already play Sushi Go? Yeah, we played it. We played for our menu, we did what they recommend doing for like the first time playing. And it was really good. It was really good. Same family as So Clover, which is also really good. Both from Repos. Huh, I have to look at that. Just bought Challengers and Ready, Set, Bet for 6-player game nights. I don't think I've ever played. No, I think I've rarely played a 6-player game night. Maybe like once or twice. It's not often. Jason, thanks for subbing over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Sushi Go Dice is really good too. You have a dice version? Did not know that. It drives you nuts because it's disrespectful. It is, but so like, I'm a millennial, right? But apparently there's now 2 sets of millennials. There's like new millennial and old millennial, and I'm old millennial, I guess. And new millennial apparently is just part of the culture. Like it's expected. So I have some friends that are more new millennial because I'm right on like the line, and like they don't see a problem with it whatsoever. Like they do it to each other all the time. I'm like, I can't. I just can't. So like, if I'm literally out with somebody and you're talking, and they start texting, like I'll literally just stop talking and just stare at them. And like not to be like whatever, but I'll be like, no. And they're like, oh no, you can continue. I was like, no, I'll wait. It's fine. And I'll just wait. And I don't know if I'm the jerk. Have you tried Detective City of Angels by Van Ryder Games? I'm curious about it, but I haven't gone to it. I have not. I haven't even read much about it. I also wanted to mention that my girl also purchased some really cool Marvel Champion stuff off Etsy. Nice. Things like scheme holders and token holders. It's fair price if anyone wants to check out. Yeah, agree with that, Josh. There is a lot of good third-party options on Etsy nowadays. I think people have realized they can make some money off of it, and 3D printers are like a bigger thing. And people like me, who do not understand how a 3D printer works, well, I understand the concept, but I don't understand how to make it do things. We need to buy things, and I have disposable income. Didn't know there was a dice one. We'll have to get it. Yeah, I checked it out. Also, welcome to our winner. Hopefully doing well. You're not the jerk D20. People should value and respect your time. You would think so, but here we are. It's all good, though. Detective City Angels is good, but is better not solo. Yeah, I remember thinking it was not a solo game. A game when it's just a better game when someone is running the story. Interesting. I'll have to look at it. Is it expensive like all their other games? I just feel like all their games are so expensive. I like them, don't get me wrong. It feels like it's so expensive every time. But D20 isn't reading my chat because he's playing a game, so it goes both ways. That's fair. To be fair, Steven, sometimes I just ignore your chat messages. Is also so Detective City of Angels, more when you learn the cases. We did that with. Oh, there was another detective. Oh, no, it's called Detective, right? Isn't there a game called Detective? Yeah, Detective. So there was I think it's Detective I'm thinking of. One of those games, right? Where I played through the whole thing and then a group of people wanted to play it. So I kind of like did it as the dungeon master basically, where I knew everything and I just sat back and like ran the game and like kind of helped out if they really wanted hints. But it was fun because like I could see the choices they're making and their thought process, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting. It's wrong, but it's interesting. Steven's talking about X23 again. I don't need to read this one. I have the general gist now. Board games and regular cards is great with people who don't play board games. We like to play golf a bunch. There you go. We there was the one that had all the QR codes, the detective game. Shoot, Chronicles of Crime. So Chronicles of Crime was one that by Lucky Duck that had like a bunch of QR codes that you scan and you go through and whatnot, and that was an interesting game too. But that was another game where I played solo because no one else wanted to play with me. And then later on, people were like, "Oh, I want to play it," and I'm like, "Well, I already played it, so." But I could do the same exact thing, and it was fun. I think it's actually fun to do. I've done that with Chronicles of Crime before, and it's fun to just do the narration and see them go through it. 100%. I have the Cyberpunk Chronicles of Crime. There was also, what was the other one where they had like the set that was like the years? Like 2077 was one. I think 2077 was one. And there was like 19 something. Oh, 2077 board game. It's not Cyberpunk. And I think I'm thinking of 2077 because of Cyberpunk. That's not right. 1900 and like, yeah. Let's see if 1504 comes up. But those games, because they were smaller-ish, they were fun too. 400. Oh my god, printers are coming up. Board game. Oh, it is a part of Chronicles of Crime. I did not realize that. If you have all three, there's a time traveler companion. I do have all. Well, I don't know if I have all three anymore. I might have sold them. But I played all three. Oh yeah, look at that. There they all are. $90 for all three on Amazon. Still a decent amount of time. Are they still coming out with Chronicles of Crime? They are. Noir expansion. Crazy. Sunny. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. 6 months. Enjoy that new badge. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate it. Thank you. Chronicles of Crime is one of the rare games where I just had to call a friend to talk about it after I played it for the first time because I was so blown away. I remember when they first started coming out, it was just like, it's crazy. Noir is old. They haven't had one in a while. Okay. Yeah, I remember when that genre it was first coming out. It was crazy. It was so much fun. So much fun. And then I don't know, are they still coming out with games like that? I don't even pay attention. Should probably look sometime. Oh well. Do it some other time. But yeah, there's just stuff. But yeah, I need to find more party games in general. I can't wait for Dark Quarter. It's a crossover between Van Rider and Lucky Duck. I remember hearing about this. I think in their Discord. Honestly, being a GM for RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons is a lot of fun. Been doing that for so long I can't remember. Writing Star Wars once a week currently. That's awesome. Got the giveaway cards? Awesome. Happy they got there. Hopefully they weren't damaged or anything. I still have to send out the other ones. I need to get them done. I was going to do it today, but then I had to do some other stuff with woodworking, selling stuff, so got caught up doing that today. And like all my stuff for the winter was packed away. I forgot my Etsy store was actually selling stuff, and somebody bought stuff. I was like, oh shoot, all that stuff is packed away. So I had to remove everything in my garage to get all my saws out. So that was fun. They're in perfect condition. Good. It's a horror theme app driven campaign game in 1980s New Orleans. Van Rider's storytelling plus Lucky Duck's expertise in digital stuff seems like a match made in heaven. That's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, I'll check that out. Is it on Kickstarter or something like that? Or are they just releasing it down the road a little bit? Oh, so I might as well let chat know. I'll let you all know what the plan is for the next few days. So tonight, we're hanging out. We're going to run one Marvel Champions game, maybe two. I don't know. Probably one. Hang out a little bit, whatever. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going live around 10 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be playing stuff. And same on the next day. So what day is today? Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday, we'll start streaming at around 10 a.m. Just make sure you turn on notifications and all the fun stuff. So as far as plans, I have Pokemon cards I want to open up on stream. So we're going to do that. I have an Arkham Horror organized play kit from this past year that I want to open up on stream because I have no idea what's in it. I've never seen what's in it. I have no idea. So we can open up that. We are going to play some video games. Novels is going to come back on stream. And I think we're going to do Hero Realms. Her and I are also going to be doing a candy rating stream, which will make more sense when we get into it. Not a separate stream, but a part of the stream will be rating candy. So we're going to do that. It's something a little different. And then obviously there's going to be probably some Marvel Champions and other board games and stuff in there that I would like to do as well. So we're going to do that. And then I think her and I are streaming once again Friday or Saturday night. I'm not sure which one, probably Friday. And then it wouldn't be again until like Tuesday night. So that's the rough plan for this week, just so you all know. My guess is it was a while back, my guess is you'll be able to get it, but not the bonuses like Final Girl. Okay. I bought Critical Foundation Season 1 RPG as a board game in 30-minute episodes. Interesting. I haven't even heard of that. Said that depending on how you worked with NPCs early in the campaign will change things in later scenarios. The world remembers you for what you do. That's so cool. I heard it's perfect to introduce people to RPG. That's cool. I raid candy more than I rate candy. So we got a box of candy from around the world. It only has like a couple options, and then next month we get a couple more, and next month we get a couple more. So it's like six pieces of candy or 6 bags of candy. And yeah, they're from like different parts of the world. So we thought it'd be fun to do it on stream and get our thoughts or talk about it and get thoughts about it and whatnot. Some a little different to entertain you all. That's really what it comes down to. All right, YouTube, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate it. And then I guess we can do is, oh wow, all my Nightbot stuff is going off in stream elements. What we can do is we're going to be doing a deck from Web Warrior Fanatic. We'll talk about that in a little second. One of the people that was in my game group is one of those people that are vehemently against apps and games. I don't want every game to have one. You know what's funny? I used to be really against apps and games, like really against it. And over time now, like, I don't care as much as I used to. Like, I don't want to do as much on stream because, I don't know. I just don't want to be looking at an app or whatever. But, like, when I'm playing with a group of friends, like, whatever makes it more fun, you know? Magic Chronicles run without an app and just a 700-page book, right? I'm against apps and games. I have a Steam account for that. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get both sides of it. And like I said, I used to be very much against it. And now I'm kind of like indifferent about it at this point. Raymond, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope your holidays have been great. Been fantastic. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Okay. So, what I want to do today is so there's a YouTuber. For those that don't know. Pair of Mansion Madness, first edition and second edition. Yeah, no thank you. I don't mind apps, but I do like to be away from electronics when I play sometimes. I get it. That's how I was for the longest time too. Alright, so there's a YouTuber who's up and coming. Actually, I don't even know when their first video was. Yeah, they've only had videos for 4 months. Web Warrior Fanatic. And they do Marvel Champions deck building and expert gameplay videos against every villain. Whatever. And they have good content, right? His stuff has actually been doing really good. And his gameplay videos are pretty interesting. I would play one, but I'll get copyright hit on YouTube. So, is really good? Yeah, he is. He's really interesting. And his gameplay stuff is like, the layout's very basic. It's very simple, but straight to the point. Does a good job of explaining what he's doing. Does a lot of expert stuff and whatever. So, one of the things that he had was his Spider-Man Peter Parker deck that went against Expert Ronin and Venom Goblin with videos. So I wanted to try this and see what this was like. I'm not going to do Expert because I don't feel like doing Expert. I'm just going to do standard Venom Goblin tonight. And I wanted to try out this deck to see how it is. He's no D20 though. No one really is. D20 is not even D20. So, you know, I can't blame the guy too much for that. But we're going to try this deck. And we're going to see how good it is. Not even how good it is, just how well it navigates. Because when he plays, it's the exact opposite of how I play. Like the exact opposite. He's very much a build out person. So this is the deck if you want to check it out. And then also this is his channel. Make sure to check it out. Like I said, he has good stuff and his content's good. His gameplay video is good. Again, it's the exact opposite of how I play, generally speaking. Whether that's good or bad, that's up to you. So let's pop down. And we're going to be doing Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Venom Goblin. We're going to just do standard. Again, this is going to be his deck. And we are not doing Goblin gear. We're doing instead Sinister Assault to put the Sinister 6 in there. Because I thought that would be fun. And kind of thematic, I guess. But I thought that would be tough, but fun. I guess the best way to put it. You love Venom Goblin these days? I do like him. I think he's a fair challenge. Alright. Let's do that. Good old backflip. All right, chat. All right, so we're going to do Venom Goblin standard. We're going to do Sinister Assault instead of Goblin gear. And we're doing Web Warrior Fanatics Peter Parker deck. Let's see how this goes. All right, so I also didn't read his strategy, so I have no idea what he wants me to do because I've read no one's strategy. And I'm just going to guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Under Surveillance, Beat Cop, double, Warrior of the Great Web. He has 3 of these in this deck. I'm not 100% sure why. Let's switch music. There we go. Will Spider-Man become a Web Warrior? Possibly. If you got you playing Peter Parker, maybe he is better than you. Do we want Under Surveillance or something? I don't know if we need Under Surveillance. Warrior of the Great Web, I feel like we need. Under Surveillance, I don't think we need right yet. So we'll do the 3. 1, 2. To make sure you're Web Warrior. Or if it doesn't work. Yeah, but I feel like his deck doesn't need a ton. Maybe it does. Alright, let's use a double and webbed up to play Beat Cop. We'll use our resource to put in Warrior of the Great Web, and we'll throw away Swing and Web Kick to play Spider. No, we can't play Spidercraft. I don't know what we do with that. Probably nothing. Alright, let's flip up. And let's use the Beat Cop to remove 1 threat off of there. Said copy can go on Black Cat since she sticks around too. That's actually true. We could do that. Alright, so it's on the lowest, right? Least threat, yeah. Okay. Let's do 2 damage onto the villain. We'll throw away these 2. Oops, we don't need them right now. And then let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, Moon Girl. Worst time to get Moon Girl. And maybe we'll flip down then. Because that is a lot of mental resources. Okay, so 1 goes there. Oops. 1 goes there. 1 goes there. Venom Goblin is going to attack. So we get to draw a card, which is other Spider-Man. Pavtir Prabhakar. I'm sure I said that wrong. Let's just take the hit. So to move the glider counter to the main scheme with the most threat, place 1 threat in that scheme. So that has the most. It is there. So we took 2 damage. That's fine. Now, oops. After Venom Goblin activates against you, move the glider to the counter with the least threat. Alright, so we'll do this. Place 1 threat on each scheme. So we'll do 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Cool. And then back card. Hobgoblin. Villainous and Patrol. Patrol, I guess, would be all the main schemes, right? Ugh. Wait, Patrol is just for thwarting. It's not for removing, right? Is that what it is? Villainous and Patrol. Needs Spider on the name. Yeah, I couldn't go on the Black Cat. Alright, hold on. Patrol. When a mini with a patrol is players cannot use cards they control to thwart the main scheme. Alright, so we can still remove threat, we just can't thwart the main scheme. The right pauses in the middle. I think that's the exact correct pronunciation. The right pauses in the middle and everything. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Okay. This escalated quickly. Than I would have hoped. I think what we're going to do is Beat Cop to remove 1 threat from this one. We want to keep Lower Manhattan down for as long as possible. I'm going to flip down. and use my resource and 2 mental resources to play Moon Girl. So we get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's use 2 cards to play Ironheart to draw another card. Spider Tracer is interesting. Hey, Carl, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's do 1, 2, 3 to play another Beat Cop. We can exhaust... Oh, wait. We gain the Web Warrior trait. Exhaust this Beat Cop to remove 1 off of here and put it on there. Alright, cool. Then... Oh, wait. Yeah, we can, because we're not thwarting. We're just removing threat, which is different. As we all know. Alright, Moon Girl is going to do 2 damage on the Hobgoblin. And Ironheart can then do a damage on the Hobgoblin. So he's at 3. And I think that's it. I don't know if we need Spider Tracer or not. I feel like it'd be nice to remove 3 threats. So I think I'm going to hold on to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1820 been out for a few weeks, had an abscess tooth, and once removed, I live in Maine, so we got massive flooding. Oh no, Zom, I hope you're doing well though. Just to see in chat. Just need 5 more turns, and B-Cob can kill Hobgoblin. Practically right there. All right, so 1 goes on to all the main stuff, right? We gotta do that. 1. He's only gonna scheme on the main one. So he schemes for 2, 3. 2. Oh, wait. So this is going to be up to 5. Oh, no. So it's going to go up to here. Discard 1 card. So instead, what we could do is put 2 threat on that scheme or resolve its special ability. I think we're going to put 2 threat on the main scheme or in that scheme. So it's at 5. He's scheming for 1 plus villainous. Okay, 4 total. Not really how I saw that one going. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the Reddit guy spider deck? Yeah, yeah. Beats Venom Goblin better than most heroes, so you should be fine. We'll see. Sweet Assault. Alter Ego. Change the hero form and the villain attacks you. Okay, so he's going to attack me. I get to draw a card, which is Nick Fury. I'm going to let this hit me because I'm going to backflip it. Also, did I not ready anything up? I did all the things, but didn't ready up before. So I'm going to be backflipping this. So it's going to be 2. Resolve the special ability. Okay, so if it's just 2, we're actually going to take that hit. 1, 2. So do the special here, which is discard 1 card from your hand. Oh, we can pick it? Alright, so I'll just discard backflip. That's fine. Now, he attacked, so we get to do one with the least. And let's do 2 threat onto that. Okay. Oof. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so 2, 3, 4. Let's do a double 3, 4 to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. There's finally Avengers Mansion. I would like to play it, but it's a little expensive. I'm going to throw away Lady Spider to play Web Shooter. Oops. Let's use a Web Shooter to attach Spider Tracer. Gotta do it this way. Never underestimate D20. Never underestimate me. You'd be amazed at how well I can lose games. Alright, so let's have Nick Fury and Ironheart Deal the 3 damage to knock out Hobgoblin. Now, when he gets knocked out, oops, I have to look at Spire Tracer. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. I guess let's do it from this one that has a lot of threat on it, huh? Alright, so we got that. Let's do both our beat cops. We'll do one off of here, and the other one 6 off of here. Keep that down a little bit. Black Cat and Avengers Mansion. I don't know. Let's do Moon Girl to remove 2 threat off of the one down here. So that's down to 4. And that knocks out Moon Girl. So we don't really need Moon Girl. Do we want to thwart? Six, 4. Let's thwart one off of Lower Manhattan, because we want it to be on that. And then keep Cat Pitch Mansion. He really wants Avengers Mansion, but I agree. I don't think it's worth it right now. All right, let's ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got the other Beat Cop, which is nice. And Web of Life and Destiny can be good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. One goes on to everything. So 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. He's going to attack. Nick Fury's going to block it. So it'll be 2. Reveal this card. Womp, womp, womp. All right. So what was that? 2? Knocked out Nick. Now, the issue is we have to get rid of that card pretty fast. So it's going to go on the bottom there. I'd rather place 2 threat on because I don't want to do the special ability because the symbiote environment would come into play at that point. And they'd be putting 2 on anyway. Did you draw a card? No. Alright, you ready? Back card? Jeez. The villain attacks you. Give the villain 1 additional boost card for that attack. Alright. So he's going to get 2 cards. Let's draw our card. Not a backflip. I'm going to defend against this. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Now, this moves to this one. I'm just going to put the 2 threat on again. Okay. Okay. This is something. Let's see. Web of Life and Destiny probably be good. Do we want a B cop? I feel like I do. Double another one and B cop. So many extra attacks in Venom Goblin. There's so many. There's so many. I do need to flip down as a part of the problem. But I can't because he's going to scheme for too much. Unfortunately. So let's use a web shooter to play an endurance. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So now we can use a beat cop. 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6. Beat cop off of this one. Beat cop off of this one. Beat cop off of this one. I got 6 life. I think we just gotta hang on. Let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 goes on to each one now. 2, 2, 2. He's gonna attack. We draw a card. Just enhance spider sense. Okay, I'm going to defend against this. So it's gonna be 2, 3, 4. So I take 1, 4. Yeah, I take 1 damage. Now 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. So this goes to the least one. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm gonna put 2 onto it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be up to 9 total. So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, back card. I put 2 on right in the beginning. I think so. I think we're good. 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 I was hoping we are 1. I was hoping we can make it a little tougher, because this was getting a little easy, a little embarrassingly easy. All right, we need to use one of those, and one of those. And we need to get rid of We Are One. That absolutely needs to go. We cannot survive with that there. I'm going to throw away 2 cards for Black Cat. Actually, no. We're going to play Spider, because then we can maybe get some stuff from all this when an ally leaves play. Actually, because no, we're probably going to need to thwart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. All right, let's do. I was gonna ask what the villain with the extra attack, but I think it's Ronin. Ronin probably has more. And the problem is, was it fanaticism that gives him +1 on all of his attacks, or like 1 extra boost card or something crazy? Like that's just so hard to keep up with. Drawing a card doesn't help us. Having a blocker does though. So let's just have Spider attack for 1. All right, Beat Cop. It's going to remove 1 threat from here. Beat Cop. It's going to remove 1 threat from here. Beat Cop. I'll just do it all. Alright. Ready up. God, I feel like I can't do anything. 1. We need to get rid of Festering Mass. Gives him +1 and piercing and overkill. That's what it is. +1 piercing and overkill until he runs out of counters. It's just so stupid. He's so stupid. I think though, if you get rid of some of the cards and you put Hope Summers in for Ronin, he's actually much more doable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, so 2 on everything. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is up to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, he's gonna attack. We're gonna take a card. Swinging Web Kick. Spider's gonna take this to the face. It's gonna be 2, 3, 4 damage. Spider does not make it. Now we have to move this. We have 5 life. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you want to discard cards? Agent Coulson would be nice. Web Warrior would be really nice. 2. Yeah, we can't run boats. So we'll discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was up to 6. Oh, no. I didn't do this yet. Choose a player. That player draws 1 card. So wait, we still have this. So yeah, we got that. To the end of the phase, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so we got Web of Life and Destiny. We'll throw away Webbed Up. I think it's been ruled that if 2 are tied, you have to still move it. Yeah, we were in Lower Manhattan, right? And now we're up here. Is that where we were? Regardless, we're gonna move it up here. So we discard a card, and we have to discard the top 4 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, then there are 2 back cards. Doc Ock. Insight 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. That will pop this. Research token, they're the main scheme with the least threat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that goes there now. It also comes with Villainous. Cool. Oh my god. I think we lost. I just don't see how this works out. Alright, so we get to draw a card. It's not a backflip. So we're going to defend against this 2. It is activation attack. It gets 2+ icons, so that's 1 damage to us. And then Doc, I'm not even going to do this yet because Doc Ock is going to do 2, 3, 4, 5 because we can't defend. You just can't thwart enough, chat. You just can't thwart enough. This is still my biggest issue with Spider-Man. He just can't throw enough. Like once I have a permanent symbiote. Yeah. Hey Snow, how's it going? Oh my god. Just can't throw it enough. I don't think the web warriors are good. This deck supposedly beat everything expert. What really messed us up though was Festering Mass. Like this card messes you up, and we did not get it done with fast enough. Yeah, we just needed 15 more beat cops. We were just shy of the beat cop quota. We'll do it one more time. We could have gotten a bad hand, bad draw, whatever. Do it one more time. I think I like the idea of running a bunch of beat cops. I do. I obviously do. I think he needs more thwarting. Like there should be way more thwarting in this deck, in my opinion. Actually, hold on. We're taking out one way or the other because that's I'm sorry, it's a dumb card for Venom Goblin. We're taking that out because that just does not work. I'm getting rid of Warrior of the Great Web, 2 of them. We don't need 3 because they're just dead cards. They're not that important. How many games were lost that weren't recorded beforehand? That's true. That is always true. So what we'll do is I actually want multitasking. I still think multitasking is such a strong card for this. Is Ghost Spider in the deck? Ghost Spider's not in the deck. No, he did not have Ghost Spider. If you're going to get rid of those, you're basically getting rid of the deck. What, getting rid of 2 of them? Warrior of the Great Web? How? I just don't think you need 3 of them. Because he only has Lady Spider and Spider in there that it affects. Those are the only 2 cards that it affects for Warrior of the Great Web. That's why I don't understand why he has 3 of them in there. Can Venom Goblin be confused? He can. You just need 2 of them because he's steady. He's a pilot of this deck and makes it work for him, but I just don't see it working consistently for me or even most players. Yeah. And again, I'll give the guy credit because he plays very differently than I do. So I'm playing a way I don't play. Is that stock everywhere for me in Canada? But since the most I can buy, is it that much harder. I'm new to the game. Welcome, Griffin. Hopefully you're doing well. It is harder for sure. But I mean, if you get all the Spider-Man stuff, I think you should be fine. Rise of Red Skull is just very easy. It is very easy. But I don't think there's anything wrong with getting Sinister Motives. Just understand that it's going to be a little bit harder getting into it. But Ghost Spider and Spider-Man Miles Morales are very good. What's Ghost Spider got? Where's she? Easier expansion, next evolution. Same with the X-Men stuff in general. Yeah, I don't hate Ghost Spider. I don't know. Beating many expert villains and strategies. Hard. You want to prioritize setting the draw engines up. Yeah, and our problem was we got Mansion like last. Last. I don't buy consistently beating many expert villains when the strategy is playing a ton of 3+ cost cards. Authority and dealing with minions, yeah. I think Miles is a more consistent character in Sinister Motives. Ghost Spider can have some really crazy turns, but can flounder. Yeah, I think the other thing, the one thing though is Miles Morales' precon is really bad, or I think it's bad. And Ghost Spider has a better precon, I think. But you're right, Miles is very consistent. Save emergency. Was it a crazy game? That sounds awesome. All right, let's bump this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miles is more consistent than any hero in general. That's true. Getting Mansion so late? Yeah. All right. Shot again. I just hate Mansion so much. Yeah, I get it. I'm not a big Mansion fan. Miles came with the shield archetype. It's still to this day boggles my mind they did that. I mean, whatever. But I do need to play some more Miles Morales. It's been a little while. I really enjoy his stuff he's got going on. It's like Venom Goblin with him would be boring because you can't really stun and confuse that much. All right, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. So, beat cop, double yellow. Let's see what the other two are, just for fun. Okay. All right, we got Mansion with 2 doubles. This is perfect for us. So let's use both our doubles to play Mansion. We'll use Mansion to draw a card and Spider Sense. Okay, so let's do double yellow and enhance Spider Sense to play beat cop. So I like just cards with a confused. That's true. Let's pop up. Let us thwart 1 off of this one. And let's have beat cop thwart 1 off of Midtown. Keep everything in check for a while. And then we will ready up. I'm going to hold on to enhanced Spider Sense. I know you're not supposed to, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Interesting. Okay. 1 goes on to everything. He's going to attack. We draw a card. It's Aunt May. We're going to take this hit. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, because we're going to backflip out of all of that. So we take no damage. This is going to go down here, and we're going to place 1 threat in each scheme. So I think we can keep all that in check. All right, the Thrall comes in with guard, which is fine. We don't have to worry about that. All right, cool. Our turn. Play the Mansion. Draw a card. Okay. All right, so we're not a genius. So do we want to flip down for Moon Girl? And let him thwart, or let Moon Girl thwart a bit. And get a bunch of card draw. Probably. Maybe we can get another beat cop going. So let's do 2 damage to the Thrall. Pop down. We can use a double and this resource generator to get Moon Girl. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Play together with each aspect? That's awesome. All right, so we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Let's do 1, 2 to play Ironheart. Draw a card. Okay. Let's do 1, 2 to play Black Cat, and we'll throw away 1 to play Aunt May, because maybe we need Aunt May down the road. But yes, Devin, hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you in chat. Let's have Moon Girl destroy the Thrall. Just don't have to deal with that guy. Oops. All right, let's have Ironheart thwart 1 off of here. Keep that down a bit. Black Cat's gonna... Oh, discard a... sorry. Neither were mental. I forgot to do that for Black Cat. My bad. She's gonna do 1 damage to Venom Goblin. And then Beat Cop is gonna thwart off of Midtown. Chilling? Yeah, this is chilling. Also, welcome, Dylan. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let's ready up. All right, we got to draw up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heroes coming out that are announced that haven't come out. So just Age of Apocalypse is announced. Coulson, Tracer, Multitasking, Space Fan, Beat Cop, Queen Carrier. Get Beat Cop out. Just Age of Apocalypse, which has Magic and Bishop in it. Those are the only 2 we know of so far. Wearing lab coat makes you smarter. When it comes to Venom Goblin, that's true, Infectious. Actually true. Yeah, I've been reading Age of Apocalypse, and I haven't seen much magic. Like, she's hanging out there, I guess, but that's about it. All right, you're going to scheme 2, 3 onto here. Brings us up to 5. We have to go to the least amount, so let's go here, and let's take 2 indirect damage. I'll just take the damage. That's fine. All right. Okay. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4 onto here. 2, 3, 4. Then this is going to go here. We have to discard a card from our hand. Get rid of Spider Tracer. Do we have a release date for Apocalypse? I don't know if we do, to be honest. Star-Lord, cross curving. Just add pool aspects. Yeah. Aunt May? Yeah, Aunt May's got us. All right, let's exhaust Aunt May. She'll heal us back up to full life, too. All right. Let's use... Mansion? Endurance. Actually, let's use our resource to play Endurance. 1, 2, 3. We need the old Beat Cop. So let's dump 3 cards to play another Beat Cop. I know. If only there was a villain to latch onto. Hey, Rangon, how's it going? Ah, no, that deck is not right. I didn't update it. Here it is. Sorry about that. I forgot to do that. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 3. All right. Moon Girl is going to do 2 off of here, which brings us down to 3. Knock herself out. We'll keep Ironheart as a blocker. Black Cat can do a damage. Crushing it, obviously. Beat Cop can remove 1 off of here. And Beat Cop can remove 1 off of here. It looks different than mine. This is the organized play version. So while yours looks like that, This was the OP kit from back in the day. And bad at beating minions, so it's a good thing his throat involves defeating minions. Yeah, I like, again, I love Spider-Man. I love him. But God, he's designed so poorly. I mean, he's designed with multiplayer in mind. That's all it is. We forgot to put the 1 onto here. Because I threw the 1 off somewhere. I'm pretty sure I threw the 1 off. Okay, let's... 246. Let's just do 2 damage to Venom Goblin. 1, 2. Alright, let's ready up. How many OP heroes are there? The core box has all of them. The first wave. And then X-Men. And the last 2 X-Men. He's so low with them, he's been giving them away. It's true. I did give them away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's add 1 into everything. 1, 1, 1. All right, Venom Goblin's going to attack. We draw a card. Swing a web kick. Ironheart's going to block this, so it's going to be 2. Move the glider count to the main scheme with the most. Let's apply this one. We add 1 onto there. Okay. Ironheart gets knocked out. Where do you find them? That's the challenge. Hold on, I'll explain in 1 second. So it goes there. Place 1 threat in each scheme. We will do that. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's replace this with 4. And 1 onto here. And then backward. So OP kits can only be found at local game stores, unfortunately. And for like a limited time. It's a really big pain in the butt. Or you can buy them from eBay scalpers, which seems to be what Fantasy Flight Games want you to do. Good multiplayer, really like Protection Spire 2-handed. Yeah. Oh, God, come on. All right, he's going to attack us. Backflip. Okay. I'm just going to take the hit. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an 8. Yeah. All right, that goes there still. Let's place 1 on each. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez. Yeah, Tracer just in time for that minion we don't have. All right. Cool. This was cool and fun. Very enjoyable. Go to Con of Heroes next year? I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe, but I'm not 100% sure yet. All right, let's use Mansion to draw a card, but I would really like to. All right, let's get rid of Web of Life and Destiny because it doesn't make sense yet to use the web shooter. But I'm hoping so. I'm hoping just so I could bring Valkyrie, and that's the only deck to bring. Let's see how that goes. So there's not OP kits for every character? Not yet. They talked about doing it for other things, but they haven't done it yet. So we'll see if they change their minds. We'll throw away Spire to play another Web Tracer. Or not Web... I wish we could play Web Tracer. Web Shooter. They talked about going back and doing the old ones. They talked about doing it a different way because people in the community are so upset with how they've done it. There's a lot of talk with different things. We'll see what they actually do. All right, so let's use a web shooter to pay for a multitasking. So it is a mental resource. So remove 2 off of here. 2, 4, 5. 2 off of here. That's why we got multitasking in there. You can guarantee to not have a unique problem with anyone else there. Exactly. I'm going to be offended if my whole, like, pushing Valk to be the GOAT thing. Not offended, but upset. If I go to Con of Heroes and everyone's playing Valkyrie. Let's wait for them to do it a different way. Hopefully they do, dude. You can always find a table. Exactly. I want a She-Hulk rework on her kit cards. Maybe one day. I don't know if they'll ever do that, to be honest. All right, we'll do Beat Cop. Remove 1 off of here. We'll do Beat Cop again to remove another 1 off of here. And then I'm going to do a web shooter and 2 cards to play a swinging web kick because I just want to punch him in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. Black Cat will do 1 damage. We will do 2. 1, 2. Ready up. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, you can ask as many questions as you want. This thing? That and all the tokens are from a company called Buy the Same Token. Like buy as in BUY, buy the same token. They could do Parallel Heroes. Yeah, I think they would need someone to work on it though, and I don't know if they have anyone to really work on it. But yeah, a lot of my tokens and stuff are Buy the Same Token. I use all their stuff for this. Oh, and the other thing we gotta do this week is open up. We got a thing from Team Covenant. We purchased a thing from Team Covenant for Ashes Reborn, so we gotta do that. She-Hulk is way underrated, top 5 hero for sure. She is underrated. I think she's phenomenal. It'd be cool to release a kit that has alternate sets of cards for each hero, just like 1 or 3 or something, where you could alternate. That'd be nice. What Valkyrie is the D20? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 cards. Let's see what we got. Another beat cop. Let's go. Okay, backflip. Nick Fury. All right, Warrior of the Great Web. Okay, I want to play a few cards, so we'll see how this goes. All right. I feel like we're actually kind of built in the right direction now. One there, one there. New storage boxes? Do they really? I haven't even checked it out yet. Finally got the blinged out Ashes kit. Yeah. We'll open it soon. All right. Our card is Enhanced Spider Sense, which is actually really nice. We're gonna take the hit because it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5. We backflip out of the way. Cool. This moves to here still. Place 1 threat in each scheme. Can do. So replace this with a 5-er. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. That's up to 10, unfortunately. That goes up 1. All right, then we get 2 bad cards. That makes card storage things. Interesting. I have to check it out. I haven't pre-ordered the Ashes mat yet. I think I'm going to buy all of them. Because I just love Ashes Reborn so much. I love it so much. All right, hold on. I got to put Enhanced Spider Sense on the top so I don't forget that I have this. Symbiote Berserker. Okay, that's fine. Do we have the Tracer? No, of course we don't. Okay, Garden Patrol. All right, so we have to kill that thing. That's fine. Okay. So let's use one. Oh, wait. Before we even do that, use the mansion. Draw a card. Okay, cool. So let's use a Tracer, Enhance, and Spycraft to play Nick Fury and draw 3 cards. 1, hey, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Have a certain amount of characters, still cool background though. Yeah. This is better. Interesting. Oh, the bulk boxes. I do remember seeing that thumbnail. I do have to check out the bulk box. Yeah, I do need to check that out. All right, so let's use a double in Coulson to play our other beat cop. So we are very flush with beat cops right now. We are going to throw away a double to play a Spider Tracer onto Enraged Symbiote. Then let's destroy the Enraged Symbiote and remove 3 threat from a scheme. So we'll do it off of this one, so it's down to 7. So 5, 6, 7. Okay, that feels good. That feels like how you should play the game. To pop off some. All right, so let's do Black Cat to 1 damage here. This beat cop can remove a threat from here. Oops. This beat cop 2, 4, 6, can remove a threat from there. This beat cop is going to remove a threat from 2, 4, 6, 6. Let's do it from there. So 5, 6, 4. Okay, perfect. Nick Fury, I think, is just going to deal 2 damage here. And we'll hold on to this card. Hey, Canadian, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, what's he got? 1 life left. All right, so we're right on the cusp of going crazy. Once we figure out what to do with some of these cards. Okay. So on the bright side-ish, is that we are set up for if a bad villain comes in, B-Cop can probably kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Let's put that card on top so we don't forget about it. All right, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Venom Goblin's going to attack. We draw a card. It's Queen Carrier. Nick Fury is going to block this. So it's going to be 2, 3 damage. Takes out Nick Fury, sadly. Now, this goes to the least amount, which is this one still. Place 1 threat in each scheme. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we do 1 on each one. That's fine. 2, 4, 6. So this go up to 7. So move that there. Deal to the villain. I know, right? It is sad. All right. The Berserker thing is going to attack me. I'm just going to take the hit. 1, 2, 3. I think that's okay for now. Okay. We could use another Spider Tracer right by now. That would be cool. That would be cool. All right. So we'll use Mansion. Okay. Multitasking isn't terrible. Because we can use... Oh, wait. We have to take out this guy first. So let's do 2 damage. Take out a symbiote. So Garden Patrol is gone. We can use a web shooter as a wild resource to play a multitasking. To remove 2 off of here, 2 off of here. We can then use another web shooter to play the other multitasking. To remove 2 off of here. Actually, no, let's do it off of here. So this brings us down to 4. No, we don't want that to be at 4. We'll bring this down to 2. All right, cool. Let's use Enhanced Spider Sense to play Warrior of the Great Web. We'll use 2 cards to play Under Surveillance onto Upper Manhattan. Because why not? Do 1 damage there. All right, so we are going to use this B-Cop to just knock out this symbiote guy. So I don't think we need all these B-Cops. This B-Cop is going to remove 1 threat from here. And this B-Cop is going to remove 1 threat from here. So this goes down to 4. All right, cool. All right, I think we're pretty golden now. I just need some swinging web kick action. Well, he's going to have tough, so that's going to stink. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swinging web kick. Yes. Oh, we got 2 of them. That's not useful, but cool, I guess. All right, 1 onto everything. 1. 1. All right, he's going to attack. Draw a Moon Girl. Maybe we flip down. What do we have? 5 life? I'm going to defend. So it's going to be 2. Oh, my God. Okay. 4. We take no damage. This now goes to this one. We're going to do 1 threat on each one. And then 1 additional one here because the symbiote environment is now in play. So that's 1 additional there. All right, back card. All right, Steady and Villainous. We can one-shot him with a B-Cop. Curious on your thoughts of using 1 for each aspect in a 4-person game with these 4. Star-Lord, Gamora, Venom. Yeah, I mean, you can get that to work for sure. I still like Gamora and Justice the most. Venom works in any aspect. Star-Lord's really good in leadership. And then Rocket, you can use aggression. You can, well, probably aggression. So use Venom protection then. But yeah, you can for sure get that to work pretty well. for sure. All right, let's use a beat cop to wipe out Craven. God, the beat cops are so strong. Let's use a mansion. Double strength. Let's do. It's coming with 16. Nah, we're gonna push it. We're gonna push hard, chat. We're gonna. All right, we're gonna mostly push hard. Play rocket and aggression. Current one's protection. I'd love to check it out. Let me know how protection is. Oh shoot, we're exhausted. So swinging web kick won't do what I wanted to do. All right, we have web warrior trait. Ugh. All right, let's do it. We're gonna play Lady Spider. So we're gonna use a double 3, 4. Let's then pop down. Use that resource and these two. Ugh. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Okay. Okay. Let's do. Let's heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beat cop can remove 1 threat from here. Moon girl. Actually, let's have Black Cat deal the 1 damage to bring Venom Goblin to the next stage, because we need to get him done. All right, so he comes in with steady toughness. Deal each player 2 face down cards. We'll deal with all that in a second. I think that'll be fine. Lady Spider is gonna thwart 2. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have flipped down yet. Oh, no, wait. Attached character gains the Web Warrior trait. So I have Web Warrior on both sides, right? It's not just one. Is that how that would work, chat? Because this is attached character. It's not the hero. It's the character. And it doesn't disattach for me. Let's remove 2 off of here. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we have another one. Remove an equal amount from a different scheme, so I'll move 2 here. And then Moon Girl. All right, thanks. Thank you, chat. 2 off of Festering Mass. All right, let's ready up. Just dump all these cards. Useless cards. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good. Oh, good. This will go well. Actually, I think we'll do all right. I think it's going to go all right. All right. Swing web kick. Double backflip, which doesn't help. All right, that could be nice. That could be nice. Okay. We got to put 2 on each one because of Festering Mass. So 2, 2, 2. Now, he's going to scheme onto this one. So 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 6. Okay, so it goes here. Take 2 indirect damage and then take 1 additional indirect damage. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 and Black Cat's going to take 1. My internet dies. Come back to villains on a different stage. Yeah, but we just have to survive this. Only affect the scheme with the glider counter? Does it? I thought it was all of them. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if I've been messing up on that and making it harder for myself. I thought it was always all of them. Patrol. Villainous. Villainous. Okay, guard, no good. Also gains patrol because it's symbiote environments play. Surge. Resolve the special ability scheme with the Goblin counter. Take 2, so it's going to be 3 more indirect damage. 1, 2, 3. This also surges. Attach the villain. After attach the villain takes any amount of damage, give attached villain 1 face down boost card. If they was dealt 3 or more damage, remove this card. Okay, cool. Okay, guard patrol. Okay. That wasn't the worst thing we've ever had. Wasn't great, but it wasn't the worst thing. All right, Mansion, come on, give me the spider tracer. Be placed in the main scheme, but all right, so when the main scheme. Oh yeah, so it'd only be the one with the counter. So I've been putting too many. Interesting. My bad. All right, we'll do that next turnish then to fix that issue. All right, we're gonna heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play Web of Life and Destiny for free. Free. And then we'll do a 2, 3. Nope, we're not gonna do that yet. Should be on environment rules. You want me to read? It doesn't say in it. So all it says is that each main scheme accumulates threat each round according to its acceleration token or acceleration value and any acceleration tokens on that scheme. This is not an acceleration token. This is an acceleration icon. So I don't know what the icon would be. So yes, a token would be the main scheme. The icon is different, which I've now learned from something else. I forgot why I learned that. But then it doesn't. The one time I'm in the right. All right, so we're going to have Moon Girl sacrifice herself to take out Enraged Symbiote. When the threat would be placed on the main scheme by an enemy activation card ability or an acceleration icon placed on the scheme of the guy. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we'll have to do that next time. My bad. All right, let's use a double. And multitasking to play Spider-Man Pavitier. So after he enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each Web Warrior card you control. We control 3. Actually, let's just remove it. Wait. Let's just remove all of it from here. From Festering Mass. And not have to deal with it. That's in the Sinister Motors rulebook? Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to flip up to Peter Parker. Let's do Lady Spider. Is going to remove. What's the 4th? Oh, this one. Yeah. Yeah, so we can remove 1 more threat. So we'll do it off of this one. Thank you. All right, so she's going to remove 2 threat. Oh, no. We can't remove threat from there. Because he's in the way. So let's do 2 damage to him. Knock out Lady Spider. Now, when Lady Spider leaves play, we get to draw a card. And we get +1 attack. So we're going to swing 3 to knock out this Thrall. Yeah. Then Beat Cop and Black Cat can do enough damage to knock out Hobgoblin. Okay. There's no longer a guard. There's no longer a patrol. Spider-Man can knock off the tough. Okay. We're going to use a double enhanced spider sense to play a swinging web kick to deal 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After attached villain takes any amount of damage from an attack, give him 1 boost card. If that attack dealt 3 or more damage, discard this card. It did. It dealt 8. We'll hold in the back flip because we're about to get punched in the face. Alright, I think we're good then. So let's ready up. We'll hold in the back flip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, now we get the spider tracer. Alright, we can maybe multitask or something. Who knows? Alright, cool. So let's do 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. He's going to attack, which is fine. We draw a card. It's Agent Coulson. So he's going to deal 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We're going to backflip away from all of it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the counter stays here. So take 2 indirect damage. Spider-Man's going to take 1, and we're going to take 1. And then the symbiote environment is no longer in place, so we don't have to do any of that. So that's cool. That card is okay. Get the villain 1 face down boost card. And that card surges. So that's cool. 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 You know, we were getting near the end, but why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we get that card? 3 damage. It's officially a D20 stream now. Goodness, chat. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1 defeated. Each player places a random card from their hand face down here. Quick strikes. Let's... okay. I don't want to take 3 damage. I can't take 3 damage right now. I'm going to have Black Cat take the damage. She's done her job for long enough. Okay. I was getting worried we wouldn't see shadows. Oh, don't worry. We'll always see it. Alright, so what I want to do is we're going to do mansion. Alright, Spider-Man's going to deal 1 damage here and knock himself out. In doing so, we get to draw a card and we get +1 attack. Alright, backflip. Can't wait for standard 3. Alright, let's use a beat cop to play a web shooter. And then we'll use said web shooter to pay for a spider tracer. Now we have 3 attack because of Warrior of the Great Web. So we'll deal 3 damage to Vulture and knock him out. We get to move 3 threat. We're going to do it off of Highway Robbery. When defeated, return here to the owner's hand. It's a double. Nice. Let's do 2, 3 to play Coulson. After Coulson enters play, search your deck and discard for a preparation card. I don't think we have a prep card. I think we got rid of it. No, we didn't. There it is. It's not as hard as standard 2. I don't think it'll be as hard as standard 2. I think it'll be pretty solid. All right, let's do Coulson removing 2 threat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it off of here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it off of there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. And then let's ready up. We still have backflip, so we can take a hit, so that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a swinging web kick. Let's go. Let's go, chat. All right, we just have to hold on. Not in the play. It's fine. So, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we shouldn't have this many cards. Swinging web kick was the last one we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Which we're going to get anyway because of being attacked. Thank you. I'm used to cards now that just like put cards in play. All right, he's going to attack me. I draw a card. Oh, hey, swinging web kick. That's pretty cool. We're going to take this hit. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to backflip away from all of it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we'll do this here. And I'll place 1 threat on everything. So 1 there. Let's just 4, 8, 9. So let's replace all of these with a 5. 1 here. So let's replace these with a 3. And 1 here. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be up to 11. All right. Backer. Guard. Why? Why, chat? Why? So frustrating. All right, let's use Mansion to draw a card. Spider Tracer. Okay. Let's use 1, 2. Hey, Perry, how's it going? To play Spider. What we're going to do is have Spider thwart 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off of here. It's going to knock Spider out. The reason we do that is so we can draw a card. Web shooter. And we get +1 attack. So Coulson's going to attack for 1. We're going to swing for 3 and knock them out. So they're gone. Then we are going to use 3 cards to play swinging web kick, deal 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how long has that been blurry? All right, so they have 2 life left. We will ready up. Coulson's going to get punched in the face really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. All right, this is all fine. Hand Spider Sense. All right, this goes up to 10. How did you defeat the Thrall again? We did. Okay. So we had Spider get knocked out. When a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we get +1 attack. So then Coulson did 1 damage and we did 3. So that's how we were able to do that. That's why we had Spider knock herself out so that we got the +1 damage from it. All right, we did 1 there. We have to do 1 here and 1 here. So this hasn't popped yet, even though it's 10 because it has the +4 on it. This is at 9. That's at 10. Okay. All right, Venom Goblin's going to attack. Coulson's going to take this hit to the face. We are going to draw a card. So it's going to be 3. Place 1 threat on the main scheme without a glider counter. All right, so this gets 1. And this gets 1. Oof. Struggling with the 1 thwart despite being a genius. Hey, Giant Lasagna. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. All right, Coulson gets knocked out. This goes to the least one, which means it has to go to this one. So we'll take 2 indirect damage. That's fine. 1, 2. Because they're tied, it has to move. Or so we believe. Stun your hero. Okay. Okay. Actually, wait. Now, what we're going to do is not stun our hero. So when it's revealed, we're going to cancel it with an enhanced spider sense. When a treachery card is revealed, cancel its one revealed effects. We cancel it. Okay. Much better. We're going to throw away 2 cards to play Ironheart to draw a card. Okay. We can use Avenger's Mansion, draw a card. Oh, swinging web kick. Sweet. We can use a web shooter and 2 cards to deal 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ironheart can deal 1 damage. 1. And then we can deal 2. 1, 2. We did it. It was a little rough there at the end, but we got there. That went much better. I will say for Web Warrior Fanatics deck, we needed to get Avengers Mansion early on. We got a lot of beat cops early on, which helped too. And just leaning into that kind of was good for us and worked really well. And then switching out a couple of his cards, we put the put multitaskings in, and I think something else, right? At least the 3 multitasking cards we put in, which I think it just helps us for the way that we play. Because again, I know I'm a little more aggressive than most, so that helped change the deck. But like I said, that was fun. It was good. It was good playing this deck. If you haven't checked out Web Warrior Fanatic, make sure you check out his channel and whatnot, because it's pretty cool. So enjoy playing it though. That was fun. All right, you just seem to know what villains I'm gonna do later. Thank you everyone for the kind words and the emotes. I appreciate it. Hey Lars, how you doing? Multitasking, the MVP of the game. Multitasking is so goated for Venom Goblin. I haven't gone against Venom Goblin yet, but every vid I see on him makes me hate him beyond belief. You know what's funny? Like, I don't mind him. I really don't. I think he's a harder challenge than Magneto and a little less fair. But if you get a good deck, it goes pretty well. Also, thank you for the follow, Gene Man. Or Gene Mean. Like Mean Gene? Like WWE? Half a beast, thank you. He's got a cool channel for sure. Yeah. Been building good decks too. Yeah. I made a meme about his advanced glider using I'm afraid of no man, but this thing, it scares me. I actually love Venom Goblin. Yeah. He's an excellent test and feels super fair to me. I don't think he's unfair per se. Like, I think with Goblin Glider stuff, like, he just gets stupid bonkers. Like, I like taking out that mod set. And this was with the Sinister Assault mod set, which I like that mod set. I think that was a really fair and fun mod set. I always forget you despise Loki over Ronin. I would rather play Ronin 100 times in a row than play Loki once. That is how much I hate Loki. And again, it's not even that he's hard. He is hard. It's just that he's incredibly boring. Multitasking is so clutch in True Solo, and multiplayer doesn't quite get the mileage. Yeah, it's such a good card in True Solo, though. Loki is so much worse to play than Ronin. I agree 100%. I thought I hate Venom Goblin the most, but then I just played Nebula for the first time. Nebula's crazy. Nebula can either be the easiest villain in the game or the hardest villain in the game. You just never know with her. I actually didn't mind Nebula for quite some time. But now I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good. All right, there we go. Sad because I love Loki as a character. Yeah. I hope they go back and do more Asgard stuff though. It's kind of weird that they shoehorned it in with Mad Titan Shadow. Not weird, but it's like, it felt like it should have gotten its own. Miss Marvel Justice multitasking just be removing 4 from 2 schemes or 5 if you use that Justice resource. Or if you use, what is it, Shrink? It does 2 more or whatever. Whatever Shrink is. I think it's 2 more threat. Miss Marvel Justice is bonkers. She's just bonkers in general. I love Miss Marvel Justice. Also, for those that aren't subscribed to Web Warrior Fanatic, here you go. There's his channel. Like I said, he's got some good stuff. Oh, I saw 2 more people just sub to him. Good job, chat. Make sure he knows. Make sure he knows who got him his subscribers. More Asgard stuff will mean one thing. Valkyrie becomes even more busted. Dude, they can't make her any more broken. Turn the Tide for 1 ER. Yeah. Yeah, Turn the Tide is gross. Turn the Tide, I never learned how it fully worked until Miss Marvel. Like, when I learned Miss Marvel. I think they're going to print I think I'm going to print the custom Angela and Loki rework to get a better Asgard cycle going. I really hope they go back to it. I really do. The Asgards like deserve more of a cycle. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. Ah, 2 more people just subbed to Web Warrior Fanatic. Good job. Like I said, he's got some good stuff. He's got a pretty good channel. Descry was kind of my go-to guy for expert games and watching strategy that's not how I play. And Descry really doesn't do Marvel Champions that much anymore. So now Web Warrior Fanatic has been like my guy for that. If Valk gets more broken, she's going to leap out from the cards onto the table and attack the player. And it's going to hurt. I don't want to get hit by Dragonfang. Kidding me? You can Miss Marvel another go. Any recommendations on her deck build aspect? Yeah, let me. So Justice is probably the best for her, though she works really well in aggression too. Hold on. Miss Marvel. So, okay. Drew. Desktop. So Drew has this one, the smells like teen angst in a mosh pit. I think we've done this on stream. This works really well if you want to do aggression, right? So I'll throw it in chat. This works really well. Drew in general does some good decks. Where was the other one I was thinking of? Come up with a way to play 2 villains at once? That'd be the first I've heard of it. Is this the Turn the Tide? I think this will be another good one. Astrodar does good decks as well. But does feel a little outdated. Yeah, use it against older villains if you can. The problem is I feel like... Oh, we've done this one too. We've done this on stream. So if you want to watch that be played... here it is. Oh, look, it was against Venom Goblin as well. No, Green Goblin. Wrong Goblin. What is that title? The best title ever. That's why I did it. No concussive blows in Miss Marvel Justice deck. I think that card's essential with her because it lets her flip down safely. Yeah, you could. There's a few different ways to get with her, but yeah. Have you ever... wasn't... Never heard of this either. I doubt it. My other favorite title has to be Cap deck that used a stack of cardboard was exactly 40 cards. We'll give it a go. Yeah. But yeah, so I've played this one. We did on stream. It was pretty good. Most basic leadership. She gets so much value from flipping down. I don't think she needs Confused to go alter. She doesn't generally need Confused. There might be a few situations where she does. I remember this. I think I played this one too. I played a lot of these decks. Have you ever done those made-up scenarios where Fantasy Flight games may combine the other expansions? No, I don't think so, at least. Not that I remember. Yeah, I'm shocked. I haven't seen any Villain Theory decks. I usually look for his decks because I want to play them wrong. And then he yells at me for playing it wrong. It's a fun game we play. Huh. Nelson did that flow like water deck. What are your thoughts on Kang J major situation in the future of the MCU? I haven't watched a Marvel Champions, an MCU movie. So okay, Thanos died. Spoilers. And then I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And that's it. I do not care about the MCU anymore. It's too much. It's way too much. Like, once you had to start watching the shows to get movie references and vice versa, then you had to, like, I just don't have time for it. So, fixing that now, I appreciate it, dude. I actually don't think he's done a Miss Marvel deck. How dare he? I thought he's supposed to be a professional deck builder. I'll have to give him a hard time. After Endgame, I really watched game. Yeah, it's just I don't have time, man. I don't have time for all that. What's funny though is I wanted to watch. Okay, so for those that are in chat and know me, you know that I despise Brie Larson almost more than any person in the face of the planet. Almost. And I actually wanted to see the Marvels movie just for Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. And I forgot the actress that played Spectrum, but I've seen her, or I think I've seen her other things too. I liked her. But I couldn't bring myself to it because of my pure hatred for Brie Larson. So I think Magic being a mystic is actually wait. Oh yeah, absurd. It's not hard getting her to a pseudo 7 or 8 hand size. It's ridiculous. I'm excited to try her out. We'll see what she's like. I wonder if Caleb would just want to go all out, which is like YOLO, because I'm pretty sure he loves the X-Men. MCU has jumped the shark. Endgame was peak. I did see the newest Spider-Man, which was that's true. The Spider-Man movie I watched. Well, the something else from home. I did watch that. So that's so I lied. I've seen 2. But I always consider Spider-Man kind of separate from everything. The problem is I feel like they built up to Thanos and they had no plan for after the fact. And the most annoying thing the MCU has done is the old bait and switch, where you've grown to love all these characters and like, you know, you've had Steve Rogers and Thor and whatever for all these movies. And all of a sudden they introduce a new character and they want you to transfer all those feelings from character A to character B without doing any work for character B, because they just want to speed up things. And that drives me insane. Like, no, I'm not going to just do that. So that kind of done with that. My partner loves the MCU. It's the only reason she plays MC with me some of the time. Yeah, and that's the thing. If it gets people into playing the game, like, more power to them. And if people I know there's tons of people that still enjoy the movies, more power to them. Like, I'm never going to stop anyone from watching movies. I'm just not going to do it. Like, literally, when my son's older, we're going to watch all of Marvel, or all the Marvel movies up through Thanos, and then we'll watch Spider-Man and Guardians. And I'll be like, if you want to watch more, go for it. I do actually want to watch the second Black Panther movie. I do have a plane ride coming up in about a month. So it seems like a good plane movie to watch in the background. So I might do that while I do some work, because I do want to see that one, because I heard that was pretty legit. So we'll see. I'll come back to the movies with X-Men and Fantastic Four. Also, welcome back, Half a Piece. Hopefully doing well. I want to rewatch the old X-Men movies. I love the X-Men movies. Black Panther 2 was entertaining. Good. Did you watch Black Panther 1 last night? Wait, Claw was in Black Panther 1? Was he? It's been a while since I watched Black Panther 1. But I like Black Panther 1 a lot. Thought it was a good movie. I heard BP2 was not good. Huh. You just love Jessica Alba? I do. Fact check true. Barely feels multiversal. God, I have to look back at that now. I don't even remember that. I'm Power Claw. I heard BP2 was not good. I heard it was not as good as 1, but I thought it was okay. It was worse than the rewatches. Okay, so Canadian, that brings up a good point. Has anyone rewatched a Marvel movie and be like, wow, this was better the second time around? I don't know if I've actually done that with anything in Marvels. Like, not better. Let me rephrase that. Not better. Maybe as good, but not better. Watched Wakanda Forever and I enjoyed it despite thinking the first one was kind of meh. I'm a big Sam Raimi fan, so I liked Multiverse of Madness for his contributions. Call was the guy with the beard. God, I don't remember. The actor who played Gollum? And Andy Serkis? Is that who that was? Cole literally died after one scuffle with Killmonger. That's sad. And all of his stuff was stolen from Wakanda. Iron Man 1 was better the first time around. Interesting. I did with Guardians 1. Guardians 1 I didn't think was better, but I equally enjoyed it. Winter Soldier I never liked. So then when I enjoyed more on rewatch. Interesting. Or worse of the same. The hype of the movies definitely made them feel better than they first came out. I like the early Marvel movies, like the original Avengers, Winter Soldier. I also Andy Serkis, yeah. I feel or Serkis, not Serkis. Andy Serkis, someone else. I also feel like the only person that liked. Also, Zay, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I feel like I'm the only person too that liked Age of Ultron. I feel like everyone like takes a dump on that movie. And like, I thought it was fine. It was fine. Iron Man 1, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 are some of the only ones I still consider very good. Claw is actually Gollum. That Strange 1 was better the second time for me. I watched Doctor Strange twice. Because my buddy, it's like his favorite movie. And I watched it, I didn't like it. I was like, let me give it a try. I was meh on Civil War, but I liked it more the second time around. I watched Civil War when I was dating my now wife. And she hated it because she didn't want to see the Avengers fight each other. I liked Age of Ultron. Ultron was fine. That's the thing, like, it wasn't anything mind-blowing, but like I felt like everyone hated it. I was like, it wasn't bad. It was fine. I also like Age of Ultron more than most people. Ultron was okay, just didn't feel as menacing as he does in the books. That's fair. I grew up on Doctor Strange comics. He is kind of angsty as a 13-year-old, so that makes sense. I think it was like 3 days. Yeah, but in Marvel world, that's like 20 years, isn't it? Schlocky in a good way. Also, welcome, Samurai Lou. Hopefully, you're doing well, man. And X-Men, but Fox screwed that up. I still like X-Men. I like all the X-Men movies. The only thing that ruined X-Men, in my opinion, was Sophie Turner. She is one of the most overrated actresses of all time. More than Endgame, and it's on par with Infinity War. That is a hot take. I approve. We love hot, spicy takes of this in this channel, so you can always lay them on me. That is a hot take. The MCU for taking liberties with comics, but Days of the Future Past movies. Yeah, but I still love it. I love the X-Men movies. I really do. But except for Sophie Turner, she destroyed X-Men by herself, which is amazing. They killed Darwin. His power boils down to being unkillable. I do not like Endgame, and Infinity War gets worse each time I watch it. Avengers 1 and Age of Ultron have aged so much better than me. Avengers 1 was so well done because everyone thought it was going to be Tony Stark and Friends movie, and it was done well. X-Men Dark Phoenix is one of the worst movies I've ever watched. Direct 3 of the ones reboot the X-Men movies just called X-Men Dark Phoenix. It's a really bad movie and boring. Is that the first one? Wait, was Age of Apocalypse before Dark Phoenix? I can't remember now. I've kind of tried to stop remembering what happened. God, I just see Sophie Turner's face. I want to punch her in the face. Is before? Okay. I like Sophie Turner as Jean more than Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. I, too, do not care for Jennifer Lawrence in general, but I really hate Sophie Turner. I do not think she's a good actress. I think she was terrible in Game of Thrones, too. I think she was absolutely terrible in Game of Thrones. Well, let me rephrase that. She was actually very good at Game of Thrones in the first season. After, spoiler alert, Ned doesn't make it, and her character becomes very mopey. She does mopey really bad, and that became like her entire identity. Days of the Future Past is so good. I agree. Very different from the comics. I gotta read the comics of that. Age of Apocalypse was first. It's the last movie with the new cast. Talking about Dark Phoenix. I told her how it was different from the comics. She just said, well, that sounds much cooler. I do want to read the Dark Phoenix storyline. For sure. They really like Age of Apocalypse, so I would blame that on poor theater experience, so I would watch it again. Age of Apocalypse, the problem... So people are trying to explain to me that were comic people why Age of Apocalypse was bad with Apocalypse, right? Like, why he was done incorrectly. Who? Oh, Oscar Isaac, right? Was Apocalypse, I guess. Right? Yeah, he was. And I just know what was bad was didn't he have a thing then in the beginning where like he just kind of killed everyone and then he didn't use that power again? Like, that's not a great way to do things. Was a letdown after Days of Future Past, but honestly it wasn't as bad as the hate it got. I think we saw it in theaters. And I was thinking, fine. Oscar Isaac was trash as Apocalypse. That's fair. Cyclops in the Fox universe is so bad. Cyclops is bad in general, so. Some people didn't like Iron Man 2 because I thought it was my favorite of the trilogy. It's better than 3. I thought 3 was overrated. That was the time when they put... Dude, Oscar Isaac was not... Wait. Yes, he was in everything. He was not in something. It was crazy. Was the same height as everyone, which is funny, not really menacing. Whiplash was great. Seeing Tony drink and be a narcissistic was actually realistic. I thought you meant Whiplash, the movie Whiplash. Isn't that the drumming movie? With J.K. Simmons? I thought you were talking about that for a second. I was like, yeah, that is a good movie, but I don't know what it has to do with Tony Stark. Magneto's arc in Age of Apocalypse is so darn good. I had to rewatch it. I gotta rewatch all of them. I have them upstairs. I just need to watch it. Cyclops is great, just not in the Vox universe. Comics is best mopey boy. I feel like a movie should be judged by the comic it's based off, because if you do, you would never like a comic-based movie. My first experience was the Tobey Spider-Man movies, where he made artificial webbing, which is something Peter had never done at the time. But as a movie fan, but yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. I think it's just tough to separate it, because I do that with books and movies, right? Like, I love Lord of the Rings, the movies. I've read the books, and I love the books. And, like, there's obviously differences. And it's hard not to, like, judge the two. Like, I think as humans, we're naturally going to do it. But I do get the argument, for sure. Cyclops was best in Marvel versus Capcom. Natural Talent. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. How well it's written. If it's seamless, it doesn't interfere with the arc, or it's distracting, I can agree on this. Movies can make changes, just not to the core concept, personalities, and relationships. Yeah, I wonder what the tipping point is of that. Like, when does it become... Like, what point does it get so far away from the core idea? Like, what has to change that it gets really far away from the core idea? You know what I mean? Like, is it the central plot? Is it characters? What is it? And if they do change it and they improve upon it, is it allowed then? Because people want it to be like complete core. Is this the birth of your new movie review channel? I don't watch enough movies, unfortunately. You know what I watched last night? Die Hard. Okay, that's like the first movie I watched in 2 weeks. I hope they never try to remake him. I 100% guarantee they'll try to remake it. I actually want to rewatch the Hobbit trilogy. I've watched it once, and I remember thinking it was okay. And everyone was like, oh, it's trash. I was like, I don't know if it's trash. I just think it's okay. That's past the tipping point for me. Make them Sunday, but I won't watch them. Yeah. And we just watched Lord of the Rings again recently. Just the first one, The Fellowship. And like, it's like, there's some rough spots with the CGI for sure. But like, generally speaking, it still holds up pretty darn well. It's crazy. I don't think movies should change the plot, in my opinion. Even if they improve upon it. Phantom Meeple. Thank you for the raid, dude. Hopefully you're doing well today. I appreciate it. Let me know what you were playing today. What you all were doing. We're just doing hot takes on movies right now. Let's see. Is Phantom Meeple showing up? Not yet. If that works. There's Phantom. Make sure to check him out. Hot take: Peter Jackson is the worst part of the Lord of the Rings movie. His directing choices are weird and frequently hammy. Actors and score really carry those movies. What didn't you like, Zom? It's weird because some changes are for the better, kind of like the Last of Us TV show. Last of Us TV show did a good job. I was shocked it was that good. Best example for this is Doctor Doom in the newer Fantastic Four movies. Wait, there's newer ones? I didn't even watch it. Hobbit 1, great. Hobbit 2, fine. Hobbit 3 really sucked. I don't remember them now. I have to go back and watch them. Die Hard is one of the best Christmas movies. Had my kid watch it for the first time. That you did parenting correctly. Because Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Lord of the Rings in 4K is actually orgasmic. So I own it in 4K through Apple. But my Apple box doesn't push out 4K. So I have to buy a new box because I have a 4K TV. So I need to redo it. Anchor of Hope, good evening. D20, how you doing? I'm doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Insane to think Return of the King is now 20 years old. Dude, that's insane. It's insane. It's great if it's changed and it happens to be better. But I feel less likely to be happen. Yeah. Doing a retail preview of Look at the Stars from Pandasaurus coming to US retail next month. That's awesome. What kind of game is it? Any interest in Tim Burton movies? I liked Edward Scissorhands, and that's about it. I don't think Tim Burton has done anything else I've liked. I love Wolverine Origins. Oh my god, that's a take. That's a take. Well, wait, there was 2 Origins, right? One's really bad. Anyone watch Violent Night? No, I have not. It's a flip and right. Nice. So check it out. Drawing constellations. Huh. That's interesting. That's wild. Hey. If he loves it, he loves it. I'll never judge people for loving whatever movies they love. But we all have those movies where they're just like awful, right? Just like complete trash. And we acknowledge it to be trash. But we're like, it's still my trash. My wonderful trash. All right, so some of those old Batman movies. So the Batman with Mr. Freeze, right? With Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know it's terrible. I know it's bad, chat. But I will watch that movie every day of the week. That was a goth kid growing up, so that's to be expected. That touche. You've seen the Logan movie? Logan movie's good. It was really good. Is that the one with the bat credit card? Yeah, it is. It's what's his face? George Clooney's Batman, right? Also, Michael Keaton, the best Batman. Just saying. Oh, that is Batman and Robin with Mr. Freeze. I thought it was called something differently. No, Batman and Robin's goated. Mr. Freeze puns are the best part of that movie. Everybody chill? Yeah. Yeah. I will watch any Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that has bad puns. 100%. The game sounds neat. I search for something I can convince my wife to play. The Bat Nipples, Bat Butt? Yeah, exactly. Batman Returns? Which one was Batman Returns? Alright, it's my... Oh, Danny DeVito! Oh, man. Michelle Pfeiffer was good as Catwoman, though. Christopher Walken was in it. Oh, my God. So many classics. The Ice Age? It's so good. Which one was Batman Forever? Oh, Val Kilmer? And Jim Carrey? That one's trash. That is trash. Jingle All the Way? Fantastic movie. We just watched that, too. Put that cookie down! I don't think that's Danny DeVito as Wolverine. I'd watch it. Oh my God. I don't know if there's ever been a bad Arnold movie. And now Danny DeVito and Arnold together. Fantastic. Don Cheadle as Wolverine. The Catwoman Electra movie. Electra was tough to watch. Jingle All the Way is goated. 100%. 100%. Phil Hartman does some of... I mean, he eats up with the screen. He is so good in that movie. Like, I'm an Arnold fan. 100% through and through. But Phil Hartman carried that movie. He's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hot take, I did like the second Doctor Strange, mainly because it was about Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I have to watch it still, the second one. I do like Scarlet Witch, so. True Lies, fantastic movie. Absolutely fantastic movie. Bring up Electro movie. I just removed that movie from my mind. No. No. Best Arnold movie is Conan. The first one? It's good. It's good. Evanescence carried the Electra movie. I don't know if it carried it, but... Alright, so... First off... Electra had a movie? Yeah. Dude, it's rough. It's a rough movie. So... As far as best Arnold movie, because I have to jump on this... I mean, if we're being objective, it's one of the Terminator movies. It's either one or two, probably two. It's just so good. Commando, fantastic. Predator, great. Get to the chopper. Absolutely phenomenal. Phil Hartman's good in everything he does. He was so sad what happened with him, but he's so goated as an actor. He was so underrated as an actor, as a comedic actor. I feel like people kind of appreciate him, but not as much as they should have. Colin Farrell as Bullseye and the Affleck Daredevil is so good. Yeah, the problem is Affleck was in it, so he just ruined it. Jackson used a lot of snap cuts to look like they belong in a B-grade sci film. The slow-mo has aged poorly, along with some of the editing choices in general. A lot of his shot composition are sterile. I think that's fair. There's no Electra movie. Click with Adam Sandler made me cry. Is that the one with the remote? God, I haven't done that in a while. Last Action Hero? Goated movie. Especially when they go to the video store because he wants to prove that Arnold's Terminator 2 and it's Stallone. That whole section was so funny. Ben Affleck is Daredevil's Abomination. Agree. Electra or Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern or Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool but with his mouth sewn shut. Also fantastic. Conan 1, Terminator 2, everything else. Oof. What's the one when he lifts weights? That's a good one too. Total Recall. Fantastic. Commandos. Dude, they're all good. There is a... I can't play the video, obviously, but there's a YouTube video. It's just like all of Arnold's best puns in like 34 minutes or something like that. It's hilarious. And he finds the Beyond. Forgot about Total Recall? Yeah, it was good. Now I gotta look it up. 6 Day. All right, so all right. Where's his movies? Where's his movies? The Running Man, good movie. Obviously Hercules in New York, fantastic. Commando, Raw Deal was all right. Predator was good. Running Man was good. Red Heat was okay. Twins was good. Total Recall was good. Kindergarten Cop, fantastic movie as well. Terminator 2, fantastic. Last Action Hero, good. True Lies, good. Junior, I didn't really like. Eraser wasn't good. Jingle All the Way, phenomenal. Batman and Robin, goated. End of Days was terrible. 6 Day wasn't great. Collateral Damage wasn't great. Terminator 3 was rough. God, he really dropped off. Huh. I saw Predator at the movie theater when I was 12. Didn't sleep for 3 days straight. What's the one when Arnold gets cloned? Yeah, when he's like, I'm you, you're me. I always get the ones in the, like, 6 Day and, like, all of them I get confused. Is it 6 Day? A man meets a clone of himself and stumbles into a grand conspiracy about taking over the world. The 6 Day, that's the clone one. Do you like Saw? I've been so hyper fixated on the new Saw 10 coming out and being... I watched the first 2 and that's it. I'm not a big horror movie guy. Recently rewatched Conan. It was sort of taken back by he randomly punches the camel. I forgot that part. It was so out of pocket. It's so good. Predator's probably 3rd for me. It's fair. Jingle All the Way with Arnold was the best superhero movie. Yeah. Can't stand Ryan Reynolds. Should be forced to only play Deadpool, so I've never see or hear him anywhere. I'm not a big Ryan Reynolds fan. 6 Days Grace, yeah. Oblivion? I don't even know if I heard of that one. It's probably not even good if I didn't hear of it. Oblivion with Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman? God, when did that come out? 2013. Jeez. These were made in the 80s and 90s and full of great flicks, yeah. Arnold versus Dwayne in a fight? Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Like, are they currently their current ages? Because Dwayne, unfortunately. I still like Arnold more. Woo, okay. You guys are saying Arnold. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Arnold a lot more than Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like, I'm actually not a big fan of The Rock. But, do you mean right now in the ages and conditions they're in, Dwayne can still throw down. He could throw fists. I like Reynolds as Deadpool, and I don't mind some of his older stuff, but he's just been continuously playing himself for so long, yeah. I'm talking about 80s greats and not mentioning Sly. That is fair, Beast now. Arnold is getting old. He's gonna be when he passes away, it's gonna be a tough one for me. I don't care about most famous people because they just don't matter to me. But Arnold, that's good. The Rock is overrated. Yeah, 100%. So, first off, really quick with Rocky, I hope we can all agree Rocky 4 is the best Rocky. Hopefully, we can all agree to that because Rocky single-handedly defeated communism. So, then after that's 1, then 3 because of Mr. T, then probably 2, and then I kind of forget everything else exists. Edge of Tomorrow. I still have to watch Edge of Tomorrow. Somebody else was talking to me about that. That I would really like it. I like Rocky 5. You mean Rocky 5 where there's no boxing in it from Rocky? That Rocky movie. The whole premise of Rocky movies is that Rocky boxes in a ring, and they made a movie where Rocky doesn't box in the ring. Creed 2 was a good follow-up. I want to watch the Creed movies. I still haven't watched them. And I like Michael, what's his last name? That kid. Well, he's an adult now, but I've always liked him. Bill Paxton's great, yeah. Proposed to my wife in front of the tigers at the Philly Zoo, just like Rocky. Nice. Just called Rocky Balboa. Yeah, that was after Rocky 5 when he's like older. Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Who is also great in The Wire. That's where I first saw him when he was like a 12-year-old kid. He was phenomenal. Street fighting is so much cooler than the sanctioned stuff. So bad, dude. It's so bad. Rocky 4 is the best. 2 and 3 are tied, then 1. I like 1, but I've seen it a lot. The Wire is amazing. Wire is the greatest TV show that's ever existed. By far. By far. Michael B. Jordan, thank you. I have watched it, I don't know, the whole thing 3 or 4 times now. And my wife never watched it. And like, you're trying to explain The Wire, and it's really hard to explain it. Like at first, because you're like, it's about cops and like gangs, but it's more than that, because I'm just trying to get into season 1. And she's like, all right, whatever. So I finally got her to watch it. You know how slow it is and whatnot. And then eventually she was like, okay, no, this is goated. How do we feel about OG Hulk with Edward Norton Hulk? I think he's all right. I think I watched it once. Now, if you go OG Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, then yeah, I'm on board. 100% on board. Wait, who is the Human Torch? My wife doesn't like it, too procedural for her? Wait, doesn't like The Wire or doesn't like OG Hulk? Because either of those kind of make sense. Oh, The Wire. The Logan movie was good? Yeah. Logan movie was solid. Was for sure solid. Don't mind me as I just slowly clean up things. Chris Evans, the Human Torch? Yeah. Yeah, he was. Pretty sure he was, at least. For Eric Bana here? I don't know. How dare people? Because I'm too young? Oh my god. Not only was he fantastic in there, but King of Queens, Lou Ferrigno when he's the neighbor, also fantastic. Michael B. Jordan was, in the newer ones, yeah. Captain America was the Human Torch in the old ones. Right? Pretty sure. Oops. See any of the Ip Man movies? It's been a while. I do enjoy them. But it's been a long while. I'm more of a Tony Jaa fan. Like Protector and whatnot. But any form of kung fu karate movies, 100% on board. I will watch every day of the week. But I like Tony Jaa a lot. I actually like really old, not really old, but I like Jackie Chan stuff a lot. Like a lot. Reminds me of the old Captain America. Oh, geez. Best movie of the 80s, Godzilla versus Biollante. But, oh. I don't know why that super sticker didn't come through yet, but Steven, $3 for the super sticker, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $3 support. Honestly, it means a lot, so thank you. Why did that not show up? Anyway, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Not many movies as good as Bloodsport, though. Bloodsport's phenomenal. Bloodsport is a phenomenal movie. Absolutely go-to movie. Oh wait, can we force this thing? Because I did not alert on the main screen. That upsets me. Do not like it. Doesn't show up on there. Why? Why, chat? Why? Oh, there we go. Hey, there's the $3 super chat finally showing up. Thank you, Steven, for it. I appreciate it, dude. See 1946 about the nuclear power plant is awesome. Banner was Hulk before Norton. Did you rewatch that one? Rush Hour is so free. Rush Hour is phenomenal. Rush Hour trilogy was so good, in my opinion. Rush Hour 3 was much better than people gave it credit for. But 1 and 2 is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the best trilogy, one of the best comedy trilogies ever made. Right up there with Austin Powers. They don't do comedy like that anymore? Comedy's dead. You're not allowed to make fun of things. Buy yourself a coffee? I will, dude. I appreciate it. Bicentennial Man? Wait, with like... Wait. Not what I thought you were thinking of. I was thinking of something different. Okay. I don't think I've ever watched Bicentennial Man. I was not a Robin Williams fan. Thoughts on the Rush Hour movies? They're goated. Absolutely goated. Chris Tucker is one of the funniest human beings who has ever walked the planet. Now put him with Jackie Chan, who is hilarious but shouldn't be half the time. I will watch Rush Hour 1 and 2 all the time. Bloodsport 3 is the opposite of Bloodsport 1. It felt like a fever dream and how bad it was. I don't think I've ever watched anything but Bloodsport 1. Electra's the best comedy movies. Dumb and Dumber, greatest of all time. I still think Ace Ventura is better comedy movie than Dumb and Dumber. As far as Jim Carrey comedy movies go, Ace Ventura is just goated. Only the Strong? No, I don't. Only the Strong. 1993. No. I can safely say I've never seen this. I don't even recognize half the actors. Except for Stacey Travis. She looks familiar in something. Oh, Mystery Men. An easy A. White Chicks? White Chicks was so bad. The credits are hilarious of the outtakes. Yeah. The Mask? The Mask wasn't bad. Mask wasn't bad. Jim Carrey has such a weird career. Like, I know he kind of killed his career when he went serious, but it still wasn't all bad. I'm trying to think. Like, The Truman Show was still a fantastic movie. Cable Guy was terrible. Batman Forever, just bad. Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, In Living Color was hilarious. God, yeah, crazy run. Huh. Ain't no way to say White Chicks was bad. It's rough. Cable Guy was awesome. It was much better than the hate it got. Eternal Sunshine and Truman Show are ironically his best movies. They really are, which is kind of crazy. Liar Liar is still great. Liar holds up well. No one's willing to see him leave comedy? Yeah. Does that mean Stan Lee is the gamer train with all the hooks? All right. Also, wait, hold on. Speaking of Chris Tucker, what was his comedy run? Okay. So I'm trying to. I couldn't remember the difference was between Friday and Rush Hour. Actually, it was only 3 years. So Friday, I still think is one of the funniest comedy movies ever made, which is phenomenal. Then 3 years later, actually, he was in Fifth Element, which I forgot. Money Talks, great. Jackie Brown was rough. Rush Hour, fantastic. Then Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3. God, I feel like he was in something else recently, too. That I just saw him in. They're saying Chris Tucker was only in 23 movies / shows. That seems like not enough. Oh, he was in Air. He wasn't good in that, too. Me, Myself, and Irene was his worst movie. It was rough. Whatever happened to Chris Tucker? Dude, he had movies all the way through 2001. Then he took time off after 2001. And like didn't do anything for 11 years and then was in Silver Linings Playbook. Robin Williams' Dead Poets Society is good. Thoughts on the Bourne movies? I love them. The only thing I don't like about the Bourne movies is the shaky cam. I think they overuse it, but I like them a lot. Like I think they're fun, but like the whole time it's just like all over the place. I heard Chris Tucker left Hollywood with his Rush Hour money. Good. Yeah, he was in Air, and he was good in that. I liked him a lot. Silver Linings Playbook was amazing. I didn't mind it. I didn't love it, but I didn't mind it. He's super religious now. There's anything wrong with it, but it slowed down his movie career. Interesting. I did not know that. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, Chris Tucker did it the right way. I mean, he got out at the height of his career, right? Which, like, good. You know, get out, get your money. You don't have to work or do anything else then. Just go down as one of the GOATs. But yeah, because he had Rush Hour 98, Rush Hour 2 in 2001, and then 6 years later, they got him in Rush Hour 3. And during that time, all he was in 2 music videos. Mariah Carey's Shake It Off and Michael Jackson's You Rock My World. He was in them between those 2 movies for 6 years. That's all he did. But I like the Bourne movies. The newest one I wasn't that big of a fan of. Was it just Bourne? Or Jason Bourne with Tommy Lee Jones? That one I was less of a fan of. But the original trilogy I liked a lot. For All Mankind on Apple TV. Soviet Union beats the U.S. to the moon, and the space race continues. Interesting. Whenever I see Fresh Prince, it just doesn't. Me as hard as will hit Chris. Yeah. Tom Holland has spoken out about leaving Hollywood and how vile it is. Hollywood in that area is a giant cesspool. There is no normal human being in Hollywood anymore. That like once you're like in there for a while, you're done. Forget about it. Ice Cube wanted him in the new Friday, but because of his character he plays and his faith, it kind of conflicted, so the new Friday didn't happen. Could have been called Saturday. Yeah. Just about anything with him. The 3 Bourne movies are perfect action. Yeah. Yeah, they really are. Did they make the 4th one just for money, I assume? I mean Sunday? Well, it depends. If he's a 7-day... And what is the 7-day something? Worships on Saturday? Because of how you count the week. But a general Christian, yes, it'd be Sunday then. Adventist. Yeah. Interstellar, that was okay. While some people put it up on pedestal. I think the first time I watched it, like most Nolan movies, my mind was blown. And with subsequent watches, I don't like it as much. I still think it's fine, right? I still enjoy it. But like half of Nolan's movies, the second time I watch it, I don't think it's as good. Never seen John Wick? It's phenomenal. If you just want, and well, the first one's phenomenal. They're getting worse, but they're still very good. The first one's phenomenal because there's no plot, and they make no bones about it. It's amazing. BoJack Horseman is basically a whole show about how corrupt and terrible Hollywood is. It's not shit. That's not shocking. But I'll have to check it out then. John Wick is such a feel-good movie, just like Taken. Dude, Taken is so good. Memento is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Prestige is good. I couldn't do John Wick. The dog. That's the only part. This is the only plot point. It's the dog. Loved Interstellar. I typically enjoy space stuff though. That's fair. I liked his other one more, Inception. Thought the message got deleted. It might have on the front end, but I can still see it in the back end. But yeah, I remember because Interstellar and the other one were good, but just not the time. Whenever I have kids, the only thing they're watching is Rush Hour and Austin Powers. My son walks around the house just going liquid hot magma. He doesn't know why, but we quote it a lot in our house. So he says that, and so soon enough he'll learn about Austin Powers. Inception is great. I think I've seen it too many times. That's fair. I really like that movie. I think Leo did a great job in it. I think they all did. Austin Powers is amazing. Phenomenal. Agree to Memento. Interstellar has some greatness, but there's too many logical inconsistencies. John Wick is like, whoa, party on, dude. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Yeah. John Wick is just perfection for what it is. I gotta watch Oppenheimer still. Sharks are freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Shutter Island. Shutter Island's good. The book's good too. Wolf of Wall Street, yeah. The first time we thought that I watched Wolf of Wall Street, it was so over the top and hilarious. Like it gets worse over time, but it's still fun. It's still one of those movies that like if I'm like flipping through channels and it's on there, I'll stop. Austin Powers might be my favorite comedy movie. Yeah, 100% is. 100% is. I'm trying to think if there was any comedy movie I like more than that. I mean, Rush Hour, Austin Powers, Friday are like some of my big ones. Probably the ones I like the most. Seldom hit this pen, yep. John Wick and Up are the only movies that can make me cry in the first few minutes. Up is tough to watch in the beginning. Goodfellas, I don't mind. Shawshank is, I don't praise Shawshank as highly as most people do. And I usually love Scorsese films. I'm not a big Scorsese fan. Shaun of the Dead's funny too. Scary Movie 2. Blazing Saddles. That's a phenomenal movie. Actually, most of Mel Brooks' movies are phenomenal. Get Him to the Greek wasn't bad. The unofficial sequel to Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Spaceballs is fantastic. Spaceballs is good. Any Mel Brooks movie. I will watch all of them. They were all so well done. Also, my wife is more of a TV show person. You've got red on. My wife's more of a TV show person, so I'm more of a movie person. So I haven't been able to watch that many movies recently. It makes me sad. What do you think is the greatest movie of all time? Like being as objective as possible. What? Okay, so it depends what great is, right? All right, so greatest movie of all time. probably. So I still think Hitchcock is probably one of the greatest directors of all time, and I think Jimmy Stewart is a phenomenal actor. So like Rear Window, I think is really great. I think you could go with a few different Hitchcock movies. Like I know the popular things are to do like The Godfather, like part 1 and part 2, which like they're very good. All right, Godfather is a very good movie. I just don't think it's one of the best. What's the other movie I'm thinking of? Vertigo. I think Vertigo is one of the greatest movies of all time. I think about some more. I have all the Mel Brooks movies on disc. Yeah, Robin Hood Men in Tights. That is a good one too. Hot Shots, greatest movie. I was spellbound by Blade Runner. I think Blade Runner is overrated. And then I think that Hollywood movies can be bad. The bad Bollywood movies. There's some of the Bollywood movies that were hilarious. Rear Window. Yeah, Rear Window. I didn't get Blade Runner. Dude wasn't even running on blades. There Will Be Blood is my personal favorite. There Will Be Blood was good. Psycho was good. I think Psycho loses its oomph after you know the twist. I still don't think Godfather 1 and 2 are objectively the right answers. I really don't. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I don't even think The Godfather is Marlon Brando's best movie. I think On the Waterfront is better. Like for Marlon, as far as like actors goes. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's just, The Godfather becomes like that thing where everyone's like, oh, of course it's the best. I don't think it is. It's a Wonderful Life is a phenomenal movie. I would put that up there. Casablanca, obviously amazing. Casablanca would be up there too. Casablanca is really good. It's really good. I kind of forgot about that. I put that up there too. Also, side note, with Godfather 1 and 2, and people arguing which one's better, 1 is way better, by the way. Just way better. 07-08 was a great time for comedies, I feel. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Superbad, The Heartbreak Kid, Knocked Up, Four Christmases, Step Brothers. I love you, man. Dude, the last great comedy that they did that they won't touch anymore or anything ever like it is Tropic Thunder. That was the last time I went to see a comedy movie that was new where I was crying laughing. The Departed, I never got to The Departed. Step Brothers, good. Schindler's List is a good movie. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, it's a great movie as well. Absolutely. Ah. Fight Club. Oh my god. Don't even start on Fight Club. I think across the board, acting for all parties involved, plot, directing, music, Godfather 1 is pretty near a perfect film. It's not my favorite, but I don't know. Objectively, it's always hanging there. Yeah. I don't know. I get the argument. I do for sure. I don't know. I still think, generally speaking, as great as Francis Ford Coppola was as a director, I still think Hitchcock was a better director. I have this weird memory that it feels like a false memory of my cousin crying during the OG Little Mermaid movie. Can't recall a sad scene regardless. Maybe when she loses her voice. Saving Private Ryan is definitely one of my favorite war movies. The war movies are there's some go-to ones. Saving Private Ryan is very good. My wife never watched it. We just recently watched it because I was like, oh, you have to. I don't like Tom Hanks at all. I cannot stand him as an actor, but I'll watch him in that every time. Need some Tropic Thunder right now? 100%. I like the Departed more than Goodfellas, and I really like Goodfellas. Interesting. I gotta watch Band of Brothers. I heard it was really good. D20 when someone mentions Fight Club. God, it's such a bad movie. Band of Brothers, something I need to see. I know. Me too, actually. But as far as war movies, I have to think about that. Hold on, wait. Let me jog my memory. Best war movies of all time. Better because he did more good stuff. Coppola isn't the best director if he did one movie that's better, right? It's a good argument. So this is, I mean, Canadian, this is the big argument, right? If you have one director who made the best movie, and like objectively, let's just say one director did one movie and it was the best movie ever. Director 2 did the 2nd through 10th best movies. Who's the better director? Like, I don't think there's a wrong answer to that, but I think it's an interesting discussion. Excuse me. God, these are some bad movies they're pulling up here. Oh, Glory was a good movie. I forgot about that. Platoon was good. The Bridge Over River Kwai, fantastic movie. Schindler's List, obviously. Apocalypse Now, I like. I don't love. Full Metal Jacket, I don't like. Wow, I feel like they missed out on a lot of good war movies. Platoon was traumatizing as a war movie? Yeah. Civil War was an accurate representation of U.S. history. Fight Club was okay. Platoon, Black Hawk Down is good. I never liked Full Metal Jacket. It felt like two different movies. Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. The Mummy is still like goated. Apocalypse Now is a great war movie. It is a great war movie. But there's like the two versions, right? There's like the theatrical version, like the extended one. The extended one's tough to watch. 1970 is actually up there on my war movie list. 1917 was really good. Tropic Thunder was the best war movie. I think there's a good argument for that. Das Boot. It's a good movie. I thought Fraser was slowly getting back in. Yeah, but he got so much backlash for The Whale. Kubrick is a director I can't stand. I don't think Kubrick has done anything I've liked. Like, not a single thing. Tropic Thunder is legendary. Another example of comedy we will never see again, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think it's one of the greatest comedy movies I've ever seen. Visual Mummy are definitely guilty pleasures. Never saw the follow-ups. I think I've seen all of them now. And they were all rough, but they're fun. Like, they're fun movies for what they are. Dr. Strangelove. All Quiet on the Western Front. Good movie. Das Boot. Hurt Locker. Bridge over River Kwai. Paths of Glory. Good movie. Saving Private Ryan. Lawrence of Arabia. Three Kings is rated as a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. I liked it and all. 94? Ain't that good. Great Escape. Great movie. Glory. Good movie. Last of the Mohicans was not bad. Dunkirk was alright. Letters from Iwo Jima was good. You got backlash? Yeah. Dude, Nick Cage is the national treasure. All the American Pie movies. Naked Gun was good. Enemy at the Gates, yeah. The Imitation Game. I forgot that existed. I actually like that movie. Patton, Gone with the Wind. Platoon, Good Morning Vietnam. The Deer Hunter. English Patient, Courage Under Fire. Master and Commander was not good. Hacksaw Ridge was a good movie. Zoolander, another classic. But take care, Suitcase. Have a good one. Pirates of the Caribbean, I liked a lot. Saw a clip of a family, I believe German, when they asked a kid for Minecraft, and they were assuming Minecraft. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Fury was another movie we really liked. I'm not a big Shia LaBeouf fan, but he was really good in that movie. But Fury we liked a lot. Ugh. So many books. Or books, so many movies. Alright, chat. We hit 3 hours. I'm tired. Dodgeball's a classic too. Yeah, they're all classics. Dodgeball I like a lot. Zoolander I like a lot. Zoolander we still quote all the time. Dodgeball I like a lot. I like a lot. Can't see me watching a serious movie. I used to watch them all the time. I don't know when the last one I did was. Turned the end of it. Yeah. Dude, Vince Vaughn in general is just so good. Him and I still think Vince Vaughn and what's him with Jon Favreau? Like their big hit. You're So Money You Don't Even Know It. Vegas, baby, Vegas. What movie is that? Not Rounders. That's the Matt Damon movie. What is IMDb's not going back far enough. Kurosawa films? I don't even know if I've heard of any. We're the Millers? Good movie. Sucks that movie. Yeah. Hopefully one day. Hopefully the culture changes. I think Anchorman is one of the most insufferable movies out there. Yeah. I'm not Swingers. Thank you, Lord Havoc. Swingers, phenomenal movie. Anchorman was like, that came out when I was in high school, I remember, or just out of high school. And I remember like everyone quoting it and then seeing it and was just like, oh, this is bad. Borat and the Dictator were crazy. Yeah. Because of the movie The Dictator, that's why Elon Musk made his Tesla rocket thing, or his SpaceX rocket so pointy. Weird fact. I've heard of Yojimbo and Seven Samurai. Maybe I haven't seen it, but I've heard of them. Is it Seven Samurai the original of the Magnificent Seven? Like, isn't Magnificent Seven like the idea based off of Seven Samurai? Yeah, okay. I'll have to check it out then. Anchorman gave us so many gifts. And I guess it did that. There's so many other movies I have to go back and watch. Almost every movie is Seven Samurai. Oh, with like the plot devices used? Like how most good stories are based off the Bible We're all really off of the Jesus story. Like almost every story. All right. All right, cool. All right, chat. Rebel Moon. Somebody was telling me. Oh, my wife was telling me I should watch Rebel Moon. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I don't even think it's the best movie from that trilogy. Don't think it's best. All right, everyone. I gotta get out of here. I'm tired. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking. Thanks for chilling. We can talk movies anytime. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow, 10 a.m. 10 a.m.-ish. We'll be live streaming. So that's in about 10 and a half hours. Yeah, 10 and a half hours from now. So if you want to continue the discussion, make sure to join the Discord and you can do that. And talk about movies or shows or whatever you want. Ready for show Netflix. So yeah, appreciate everyone being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out and talking. It's always a good time. Always a fun time. And yeah, 10 a.m. we'll be streaming here. I don't know what we're doing yet. Games, video games, talking. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate you all hanging out. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Take care, everyone.